with Clip soon, but I keep like my schedule's crazy.
Clip, good ass dude, man. Yeah, definitely get that, bro. Him and I probably went 3 4 hours, and he's we talked about everything. There we go. We're live. What up, SJR crew? Sack Juggalo back with another one. This time we got a VIP reaction, and he's an artist too, but not a musical artist. I don't think. Are you?
No, I mean I kind of write, but not really. I haven't found my flow, so
Oh,
it's
okay. Uh,
still in the works.
be lookout for that. This is Lumberjack Hvsh. Say what's up, Lumberjack.
What up? Grrr, bow. You know what I mean?
There he
You know what
is.
it is.
There he is. Hey, yo, let people know a little about your channel, maybe where you come, how you got into it.
Well, I'm a reactor. I do my thing a little bit different. I try to break down the lyrics into like a cohesive type format for what I would say the layman's, which would be just regular people that don't understand hip hop terminology in
Facts.
a way. Not when I say layman, I don't mean like stupid. I just mean like you're not in tune with the slang and the language that we use in hip
Yeah.
hop. Also, I try to correlate the visuals, which a lot of reactors don't put two and two because I am an artist. I paint, I do digital effects and stuff like that. So I know how much the visuals go into the bars to correlate and make the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And I started really, I watched a few reactors. Screwface Jean was one that stepped out, like really stepped in front of me. And I was like, yo, like the way he breaks them down is something I love to do. Cause when I grew up, listening to Tech Nine and stuff like that, and I would literally tell my older homies what bars would mean, and they're like, "Yo, I've never knew that. Like, how did you pick up on that?" And I was way younger because I would hang out with way older dudes.
Yeah.
So from then on, I was always just not realizing that I was breaking down and doing what reactors do.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was reactors until I seen Screwface in them, and then that's where I started. I kind of reached out in the community of Screwface John's Discord. Uh, what's his name? Mumfu. Sorry. I said, what's his name? Mumfu's the boy. He hit me up, and from there, he sent me a computer and just gave me the lowdown on how to start YouTube. And from there, I just been teaching myself, and now here we are.
Nice. That's love, man, for real. Uh, I love it because like I got a neighbor, man. Like as a reactor myself, he wouldn't listen to rap music. He's a rocker through and through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I am a hip hop dude, and we smoke and shit and hang out, and then eventually he'd come inside and we hang out, and I'd be watching some reactions, or I'd be like, oh, you gotta listen to this. He's like, I don't want to listen to it, but I'm like, yo, it's conscious rap. They ain't just talking about their dicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I'd be breaking that shit down for him, and now he's picking up. He's like, I just listen to it now. Like he just listens to hip hop now. But there's certain genres he won't fuck with. He ain't.
Yeah. I think mainstream rap, like the more popular rap that's talks more about drugs and violence, doesn't rub very well with a lot of crowds. So like
Yeah.
that just coming from hip hop being like an early 2000s 1990s thing that was like super gangster gang banging type thing, like that's all they knew.
Yeah.
Now hip hop nowadays, when people are actually putting conscious and soulful things and messages into it, they don't even want to look at it because they've been, how would I say it, their opinion has already been tainted.
Yeah. This is when you see them youngsters coming out talking about fuck Tupac, and you're like, how in the fuck could you say
How
that?
but in the same sense as being an artist, I mean, a new age artist, you have to kind of like sympathize with them and see their point of view, because like
Right.
coming out, they're like, fuck that stupid the way that they rap, like fuck that dumb shit, we're gonna rap this way. I mean, as an artist, you can't really tell them that they're wrong. I mean,
Well,
but they
me
also
as a
have
person, like even if I don't like you and you have a recognizable talent, I'm gonna be like, you're one of the best to do it. Like for example, I'm not a huge Eminem fan, right?
yeah,
So I'm a juggalo. You know that,
I know
that
the whole
bullshit, right? So when somebody says, "Oh, you don't like him, what's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Hey, don't take it personal. The dude's one of the best who ever did it. You know what I'm saying? I give him his due. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't listen to his music.
yeah,
So I mean, that's just where I come from. So when someone straight up says
Yeah,
like
but
Tupac
that
sucks.
that's
Like,
also like with age too. Like, most of the time, they're new kids that are coming out, and they gotta have the mentality that they're the best to
right.
do it. Otherwise, they're never gonna make it. You
Well,
know, of a
every
rapper.
rapper does think they're the best, and that's cool
Yeah,
because you should. You
exactly.
know,
If they don't have that mentality, they're just gonna stay stagnant, and
right.
that's just really what it is. I mean, in the same sense, I wouldn't tolerate someone saying that. I would tell them that you need to humble yourself and give the flowers where they're fucking due, because you're
Right.
not going to go anywhere in the culture that you're trying to get into, because
Right.
he paved the way for you. But in the
Right.
same sense, knowing that he's a kid, you just gotta let him learn.
How many dumb fucking things I did when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
So
it makes sense. It's just, I don't know, like you said, when you get older, your perspectives change, and you look at the world just a little bit different, especially if you have children. Like, it gets real different if you got a kid. He said, yeah, boy, I
I'm
know.
glad I ain't got one of them shit. Whew.
No child for
Watched all
you,
my
bro?
friends. Nah, not yet.
Not yet, okay. I've already raised my daughter. She's out, man, like already out of the house and shit. It was amazing. It's crazy to see like the
Bro,
fruit of your loins.
At the same time, like, I'm like, oh, thank God. Now I'm also like, dude, I'm getting older. That means like I'm setting myself up to where now I'm gonna have to deal with it. Like, but in the same sense, I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't have to deal with that when I was 20, when I was
Right.
21, because like the shit I was doing, there's no way that, I don't know. Your mindset changes when you have a kid, though. So I probably would have switched up.
Yeah, because I had my daughter when I was 23, and all the bullshit stopped at 23. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it was like a reality smacked you in the fucking face,
that's what they say.
Yeah.
Shit.
We got Rude Knock. We got Hey Rude.
Yeah, that's my boy, Rude Knock up in.
Rude Knock fire, dude. I love Rude Knock, man. He's such a good dude. Like, he's always putting out them skateboard videos too, and I used to skateboard when I was young.
Shoot, like, I would say a couple months ago, I seen a couple of his videos, and I was like, yo, if I was younger, I could have, compete with you. I would have gave you a run for your money. And now, like, a couple months later, I'm like, damn, bro, it's like you're escalating hella fast. Like,
Right.
I ain't even touching that.
Facts, dude. I mean, when I skateboarded, we had them big fucking wide decks that had the concave and shit. We didn't have these skinny little decks, where we could just flip around our feet and shit. Like, I could ollie over a bicycle, but I can't do I could bear, well, it's weird. Like, when I started doing flip tricks, like flip kicks and shit, I would have my right foot in the back, but when I landed, my right foot would be in the front. It was fucking weird. Like, my body did a varial or something. I don't know.
I know. I've seen people do that. A lot of people. It's just learning the way the board was. It's crazy. Skateboarding and I had a pretty bad, story. I mean, I was semi-pro when I was younger. That's why I say I could have had, a running with Rude Knock, but being in tournaments and contests, Monster was who I was talking to, and they told me I needed to be in more contests to like show my name out more. And I went to Missouri the week before, so backtrack a little bit, and I'm out in Missouri, somewhere I don't know, small town. They know you quick like that. I was the first one to do a crook slide down their little skate park rail, like handrail. Like, nobody's ever did a grind on their handrail. I came in, did it real quick. They're like, oh my God. And then the next day, like, everybody in the town knew me. It's pretty crazy. I was like, what the hell? Like, so if that's what fame is like, I'm already ready. Cause they was like, what the fuck? Like, walking around, like, oh, that's the Vegas boy. I was like,
hey, I'll see you from Vegas.
Las Vegas, born and raised.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I have.
Oh, that makes sense now. The nights and time. Yeah, absolutely.
Try to make it represent where I'm from. But basically, I was drunk riding someone else's skateboard because, I didn't bring my skateboard with me. And, skating on someone else's board, if you're a skateboarder, you know how that is. It's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
His trucks were loose. I was bombing downhill in the dark. And if you know Missouri, it's like old, like, not, I wouldn't say Western, but like creepy town type shit. Like, really, you're out in the middle of the boonies, and it's like a lamppost, dark lamppost, dark lamppost. So you see a spotlight every 30 feet or some shit like that, right? So I'm bombing, and I'm comfortable as hell on a skateboard. Plus, I'm drunk, so my confidence is through the roof.
Right.
And I'm just bombing down it, and he's behind me lagging, and he's like, "Yo, don't hit the right side. All I heard was hit right, right, hit
Oh
right.
fuck.
So I was like, don't hit. So he's like, there's a patch of rocks. By the time I heard patch of rocks, I already hit the patch of rocks.
Oh,
So I'm
dude.
diving through the air and I basically do a cartwheel and I ripped all the ligaments out of my right arm.
Oh
So basically my
fuck.
arm just folded behind me, and then me not knowing and him not knowing, we were like, yo, it's out of place. Do like in the movies, yank on it. So he yanked on it like 3 times. Worst thing to do.
Oh.
So needless to say, a couple months later or whatever, I'm trying to do the contest because my arm's back in place. I'm feeling better, trying to do the contest. I'm like, I don't know if I should do these, but I'm still have, I still have confidence. So I'm doing light tricks here and there, boom, 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 whatever. And I'm landing them. My confidence is hitting through the roof. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to do a fakie big flip up this bank, right? Which, if you know what a big flip, and I was adding a 360 with it, so that's a big flip. You basically do a 360, and your board does a 360 with you and does a 360 flip.
Okay.
So I went to do that, and knowing it's a 360 flip, and you're throwing your body in a 180. My bad, not a 360. Your body's doing 180. My arm throws out, and I not knowing my injury, not knowing how to like actually perform around my injury. Speak, Brian. My arm dislocates middle of a competition. So they paused me. Good thing the scorecard guys, the dudes, the judges told me that they'll stop my time right there, let someone else go. Pop my shoulder back in place because I told them I can get it back in place. Someone, just have one of the staff put it back in. I'll be good. Started my heat off again. Did one trick. Arm came right out of place. It was a board slide, just a normal board slide. Arm came out of place. I said, I'm done. Stop skateboarding. I tried skateboarding here and there, and it's just.
Yeah. That's crazy because I have the same injury. Like I had to get surgery for mine, and
it's a very common injury.
Yeah, man. I woke up with it dislocated. I was like, motherfucker, in my sleep for real?
Yeah, I did that about a month ago. I guess I stretched in my sleep and it popped out.
Man. Yeah, I'd sneeze and the motherfucker pop out. I cough and the motherfucker pop out. I was like, all right, I gotta get this thing fixed, dude.
Yeah, they told me once I get to that point, that's when I have to get surgery.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're so active, and if it pops out once we get the surgery, you're gonna have to go into surgery to get it put back in, and you could be without your arm for like a month.
Oh yeah, it was a month just in rehab. And then there was another month before they cleared me to go back to work. So it was like another 2 months after surgery.
I mean, a month before the surgery.
Yeah.
So like, I'll literally be without my arm out of place for a whole month.
Oh,
chilling.
dude. I was literally wrapped up for a year on my couch, dude. I couldn't do shit. I couldn't go jogging. Nothing. Yeah, it was fucked, dude. Like, the first surgeon I had, they're like, all right, we're going to do the surgery. 2 weeks before the surgery, he kicked me out as a fucking dude, like one of his clients. He's like, we're not going to do the surgery. I was like, what? It's in 2 weeks. So I had to go find another surgeon. And by the time I found another surgeon, it was almost a damn year before we got anything done, man.
Facts, Rudnock. Missouri is mad sketch, dog. And the fact is, I had to walk through Jeepers Creepers land for like 4 miles, like with my arm out of place. And shit, I was not playing. I did not give a fuck about walking on the street. I was walking straight through people's backyards, like, 'cause they don't have gates or nothing. It's just all open. It's what the fuck.
Wow.
Unless you own a big thing of land, like it's all like open.
That's just weird to hear. I wouldn't want nobody like having my shit open at night. Somebody just back there looking at you.
Yeah, and imagine this, bro. I'm like 15. I'm screaming my head off the whole way.
Right.
It's pitch black. We got some
we got ghosts. Yo.
And I'm tripping out because like I just watched Jeepers Creepers like a week ago. So I'm freaking the fuck out.
That's hella funny, dude. So we found out we use a skateboard. We found out, you like hip hop. What was some of your favorite hip hop groups or solo acts growing up?
Well, I spoke on Tech Nine. That was one of my biggest like influences. Eminem a little bit, but as like I told you before we started live, I grew up around Juggalos. Kind of had like an era with Juggalos, and I was more of a Twisted fan than I was an ICP fan.
Dude, I love Twisted, dude. They're so
just because
bad.
I couldn't like, well, how am I trying to like, I relate to what ICP would say. Like they would be talking about some really fake shit, and just me like, let me go on more Jadakiss and all them. Like I would listen to real gangster rap, Jadakiss, Tupac, Biggie. They're slipping my head right now. Wow, Shy High the Prince. Just a bunch of underground rappers and then a lot of local people within my community, and like listening, like a lot of them are influenced by ICP. So like I was influenced by my friends and ICP talking about dead bodies and shit like that. I was like, yo, if homeboy raps about selling drugs and he really did it, he going to jail, let alone sitting with a dead body. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
So like I was always the one to be kind of argumentative towards other juggalos that were super like, and I never labeled myself juggalo, that were super like ICP fan. And I was like, bro, like, think about it. Da, da, da. And then they told me about the whole Eminem and ICP beef. And then like, I actually looked into it and I was like, this is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like literally, because he said your name and he was inviting you to a concert without like actually texting you or some shit before texting was a thing. Like, get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit. Like, yes, he used your name a little bit, but in the same fact, you were going to get his fans as well. And
see,
fast
I
forward,
crushed all that shit. Like when I was younger, I was like, all right, it's kind of fucked up that you put the name on the flyer. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. But
it was when he dropped his first album and he was like biting rhymes and shit. I'm like, this motherfucker just biting rhymes. I'm like, he's talking about Fago. Now, how many fucking
other rappers were talking about Fago?
There was nobody talking about Fago. How many acts had come out of Detroit that never said the word Fago? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So like, in my mind, they should have like took him under the wing, you know. But like
they should have, but there must have been some kind of fuckery,
yeah,
you know.
And then there's a little bit more beef underground that like, you know, we don't really exactly know and we can't talk about. But like, fast forward, you know, damn well they're like looking at him like, fuck, we fucked up.
Well, you know, I mean, ICP, they made a fortune doing what they're doing.
They did. Of course they did.
You know,
Juggalo Gathering. Like, what
they worldwide, you know, they got Australia headquarters. They got UK headquarters.
I'm not hating on them. I'm not hating on them at all. I'm just saying, like, in the bigger picture, like.
Which is pretty fucking phenomenal. Just like Tech Nine. Like, Tech Nine is a fucking savvy ass business dude.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he made all his money. He didn't have to give nothing to a fucking record company. You know what I'm saying? Everything's his. So,
and just like he said, and he had a little beef with the juggalos. Yeah. I'm not a juggalo, but I'm still love. I still got love for you. You know, like I have Twisted on my calf. Like
Twisted fire, bro. I'm still a huge Twisted fan. I will always be a Twisted fan.
Yeah.
You know? And there was some fuckery there, you know, about money and shit. And I understand why they did what they did, and they had a big enough following to be like, you know what? If you really fuck with us, you'll come fuck with us, you know. And they got Blaze and they got ABK and they got all
Blaze,
these fucking
ABK. See, you're reminding me of so many names. Like, I guess just because I've been doing all this reacting, like I've been forgetting like older names because I've been trying to like bring in so much new information, new artists. I'm like, dude,
I get the same way, bro. I'm like, but who the fuck was that?
Yeah, but like one of my most favorite rappers, and I kind of like came to the conclusion about a month ago, just because like we were playing some older shit. It's Lil Wayne, and like just the way that he would rap and his bars that nobody back in the day would even credit. Like nowadays going back, and I'm like, bros, his shit was so layered.
He had some of the best mixtapes to ever fucking touch the whole scene.
They were so layered. Like the bars are just like they seem so simple, but they're just like they come back so much. Like the way he does it, it's crazy. And like I recently, just because we were playing some of it and like my girls like literally paused the song and I just kept rapping it. And she was like, you know all of his songs by heart. And I was like, yeah, from this one like gap. Like
right, exactly.
Because like, you know, that he was a big thing, and me and my homie, we'd just going to work rapping his shit all the time, him and Drake. And just I don't know, like it hit me the other day. I was like, dude, Lil Wayne is like a big influence on why I like hip-hop. Lil
Wayne, he was a big influence on hip hop in general. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not even like, I really fuck with Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? Like Birdman and them, because that's the time I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? So by the time Lil Wayne came out, he was really young, and I was like,
16, you know, but came out swinging.
Yeah, he did. I give him that for sure.
Yeah.
But as he got older, his shit just got
Oh,
way more influential, you know, with the
yeah.
skateboarding and the fucking everything that he does. So
There's a few of them that like he tried out, and I'm just like, Lil Wayne, no, no. It's all good though. You know, you can't idolize any like rapper or any artist. You can't just like that's who my favorite is. Like I have multiple favorites, but like I would put him up there in my top 5, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you got somebody you always got in the deck. I'm gonna show my age. The cassette deck, the fucking.
remember winding it with the pencil?
Yeah, facts, dude. I just take that motherfucker and be spinning it. CD player, you know, MP3, whatever you're using, those people that you have on rotation and your shit, those are going to be your tops, man. And if you try and label them 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's almost like you're not being fair to yourself.
Exactly. And like people ask me that, like, what's your top 5? And I'm like, bros, if you would ask me that in 2000, I could have gave you a quick answer.
Right.
But now I'm like, can we stretch that?
Exactly. Because there's just like being in the reaction game is crazy because it's so much undiscovered talent.
Yeah, and there's reasons why you like certain artists or certain things. You know.
Yeah.
And being somebody that, like, I like music in general. Like I love music, period.
Yeah.
So like, and like that being said, back in the day, I used to tell people that my favorite channel was the oldies. So like, and now I'm a hip hop head. So like,
yeah, hip hop. I turned about 8 years old. Hip hop started coming out. And I was like, oh, shit, I love this. But before that, my parents listened to like a lot of classic rock. So I love classic rock. And my stepmom played a lot of Motown. So I fucking love Motown and hip hop.
Okay, so I was about to say, you probably got a lot of what I was called by my own family because they were kind of prejudiced. Like they grew up straight up like whites only, telling me like red birds don't mate with blue birds and this whole other fucking analogy for basically don't have sex with other races. And I was like, you guys are fucking retarded.
Yeah,
so,
that's
like,
crazy. No, my mom just entered the chat. Yo, what's up, Mom? No, my parents were always like, you treat everybody equal. You don't fucking treat anybody different. I
had to like instill that into my parents, more my dad, and like my grandma was never really like that. It was more that her boyfriends and her husbands and shit that she was around. Cause like she was I don't want to like, you know, dox her or anything, but she was a Hell's Angels like head girlfriend. So like she used to do crazy shit, like, you know, slanging. Yeah.
My mom's got a couple of Hell's Angels that live down the street from her house, man.
Yeah. So
they always seem to be nice though.
Yeah, coming from that background. But like there was more like when they're in Big Bear and they were more like a little bit more crazy about what they did. So
well, you in Vegas, so you got the fucking desert out there. You got real outlaws out there.
Yeah, exactly. So like me coming in the house, you know, sporting baggy pants and, you know, reciting rhymes and shit. They're like, what the fuck?
They're like, get the fuck out.
They call me some crazy names. And then like Eminem, I really used Eminem as a catalyst to like show them like, yo, this is a white dude doing it. And then, like from there, I had to like break it down, Limp Bizkit and all them. I was like, that's hip hop, just rock hip hop. Like I had to break it all down to him, and then like me becoming like a big hip hop fan, I had hella black friends and shit like that. So like me bringing it over to the house, because like I basically grew up with my nana, you know, because background we had bad problems, you know, drugs and shit. Dad couldn't take care of me and shit like that. So I lived with my nana. She went from her, you know, being molded by her boyfriends and shit to being unmolded and being more understanding, and like she's the most lovingest person I've ever met, and like just she would let people eat anything. You come over, you're getting fed, you sleeping at the house, all that good stuff. Like, and we were poor as fuck, like 9 people in a studio apartment type shit. Like, it doesn't matter, the homie's coming over, he can chill right there with you, you know. We're gonna make up another mat on the floor out of blankets.
Facts. That's exactly like my mom said. Good people, man. Like,
yeah. So like it I can't blame her for it. It was more of her boyfriends and what she was put around that molded her to that. And then like me being like the catalyst of like, nah, you tripping. So
exactly.
Now now she even has like one of her best friends is a like a really dark Colombian chick, and she's like always going to her house. I was like, Dad, you remember like 20 years ago? Would never have happened.
That's dope though, man. And it just goes to show people can change.
It's just mindset, bro. It's just mindset.
Because
It's mindset.
I've heard some great bars, you know, about people being, you know, uh, one way. You know, I think it was this dude from Australia. He said, "Saints become sinners, and sinners become saints." Like talking about like you could be all holy and good and turn to shit, or you could be one fucked up
That
individual and become a
that
great person.
bros, that oh, I got goosebumps when you said that shit, dog. Because that, like, you know how many? I don't even know how to explain it because my brain just went wild. But like thinking about how like priests and shit are supposed to be like the most holy and the best, but like
Yeah,
they're usually the ones doing the most foul, you know,
facts.
crazy pedophile shit.
You
And
ain't
then like
lie.
gangbangers that get tattooed all over their faces that are like literally put in jail because like they had to kill a couple people because of their situation or whatever the fuck, right? You may look at them like they're the most craziest people, but they are like the most gentle, loving people you could ever meet that will teach you anything and everything.
And give back to their community a lot.
Exactly.
I
So like
mean,
it's crazy how you said that. Like it really it's so true. Like sinners can be turn saints, and saints you could be so holy that you become bad, and you could be so bad like because you're trying to do good.
yeah, facts. I mean,
That
that's
shit's
it's
that
bars
is
on
a
bars, man. Like
bro.
I get into like a lot of Australian music too, man. The scene over there is fucking insane, bro. Like if you ever fucked it with some Aussie rappers, man, you'd be like, okay, all they're doing is putting real on a page, you know.
Yeah, I gotta really gotta broaden my range because I like just yesterday I was supposed to do a live and I just couldn't not figure out what the hell I wanted to react to because like I just like I said I feel like reacting has become stagnant.
Yeah.
Like not reacting has become stagnant. The music that I've been reacting to has kind of become stagnant
So
in
you
a
got to
way.
interject some new shit in there.
Yeah, either that or I gotta challenge my brain. You know,
Okay.
like I don't know, because like I was literally before like I was playing a video game, getting this chat set up, figuring it out because I had a new setup. I was thinking about doing a reaction to High Res's Overdrive, I think it is, as
Yeah.
Twista, Tech Nine,
Yeah.
you know, fast rap,
Yeah.
fast bars. That's really gonna make my brain think. So like
Facts.
that's what I think I'm gonna do next, just because.
I got that one on the list too. But if I was going to suggest for somebody like as a request for me to you,
Oh yeah,
check out Chillin' It. All one word.
chilling it,
Yeah.
okay,
ChillinIt.
chilling it. All right.
Um,
Let me actually write that in the notes so that I don't forget.
yeah. Just don't do him on the live because he's super copywritten now, like Sony's type shit.
Oh
So your live will get cut. You know all about that. I know.
yeah.
But yeah, just do a recorded reaction. Your mind will split, dude. Or do Greeley and Complete Now or Never 2. That shit is fire.
No. What was it? Greeley?
Greeley is Grely, and the other dude is named Complete.
Just COM.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like K or whatever.
Yeah, I
You
know.
how artists be, bro. They be
Facts. Yeah, Now or Never 2. That shit fire. Those are two good ones to get you started in the Aussie. And the whole Aussie community gonna come show love, man. Monk right here,
Fuck
he's
yeah.
in Australia right now. Steve B, he from Australia.
He said fuck chilling it. He wet.
He said no fuck chilling. I just did that chilled reaction, man. That bad Santa.
Uh,
That shit was fire.
Shoot. So like, I just want to put it out there. Any of y'all viewers take anything that I said or just a little bit ago any kind of way, just read my beanie. You know, just read it. That should explain
I
everything.
can tell from just talking to you, you a dude that it's all love, man. And I've been through your reactions. You're doing dudes like from Philippines, you know what I'm saying? You're doing dudes from you're doing Easy Meal, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be doing that
Bros,
shit.
Easy, the crazy story. Let me break you guys down about the whole Easy scene. Like, not scene, but like my part in Easy. Do I even say that part in Easy? But Easy's part on my channel. I don't know how I would put that. Basically, one of the homies, one of my GOAT homies, one of the day one supporters, Angel Avocado, Yaramin, the homie, he told me about Easy Mill. He's like, bro, there's this new dude coming out and you need to check it out. Screws checked him out. Da 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 da. He sent me the link, so I clicked on it, right? And I seen the views on it. I was like, holy shit. Then I went to Social Blade and I looked at his views and I was like, oh my god, this dude's on a wave right now. Like this is, you know, any reactors like go to right now is like, yeah, hit the wave,
I
right?
seen that.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm completely different.
Yeah,
I
me
was
too.
like, yo, I don't even want to fucking do this, bro. Like I'm not jumping on a wave. Like I'm not trying to like jump on his wave to get views on me. I'm trying to put artists that are under me, like lower on, and
Yeah.
then me go up with them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what my whole channel's about.
Hey,
Well,
we
he was
got a
like,
lot in common, homie. Seriously.
he said, fuck you, do it. I was like, all right, bro, for you, I'm gonna do it. So I did it. IDK, I believe, was the first one I did, and from there, like, just my brain melted, and I was like, bros, he edits this, he writes all this, he shoots this. This kid is fucking insane,
Yeah.
and like just breaking his bars down. Of course, I got hella views. Hella people just kept asking me to do more, do more, do more, do more. So I just started doing more. Then I was like literally watching some of his videos reacting, and I don't remember what video it was, but I paused and I was like, yo, this background looks very fucking familiar. I know where this is at. This is somewhere around me. This is in Vegas.
Oh shit.
Right? And when I said that, because like not a lot of viewers realize, or like they don't pay attention enough to like know where people live. Like even though I've said it and it's basically on my wall behind me,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, you're in Vegas? Yeah, he's da 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 da, and basically put me in the general area of where he's at. And I was like, that was exactly where I thought he would be, right? Well, from there, like I hit up H-Bomb and them, and I was like, yo, I want to meet you guys. And me being a person, like I'm not just gonna go out of my way just to meet, you know, a rapper and take them out of their time of day and stuff like that. I wanted to like give him something, because he gave my channel a bunch of viewers and a bunch of followings. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna give back to him real quick.
Yeah.
And then like I told the people, I was like, I'm making this bandana. I painted the bandana, and they were like, yo, you need to make do an interview with him. Da 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 da. When you do the interview, you can give him the bandana. So that's where the interview came from.
That's
that
fire.
Is actually in Starbucks. So I didn't reach out to him yet. I was in comments talking about reaching out to him. H-Bomb hit me up and said, we're down whenever. I was like, yo, what?
That's fire.
And he told me that meet here at the Starbucks. Da, 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 da. I drove 30 minutes to go meet him, which that's nothing. I mean, them taking their time out of their day, especially during when what he was doing, blowing up.
Yeah.
And it was windy outside, right? So I was planning, it's during COVID, so like you can't really go inside for too long. People were like, no, masks on. So like it wasn't a good opportunity for footage. So I was like, okay, we do it outside. Hella windy that day. So there was no way we were doing it outside. I was like, fuck that. The audio's gonna be shit. They were like, Easy was like, nah, let's go inside. So
he's like, nah, we're going inside.
Easy brought me inside, so we started doing it, right? The manager comes up to me and said, y'all can't be in here. And we're like, yo, we're just having a few more questions. Is it cool? Like we asked him nicely, you know, and we bought drinks too. It's not like we just went in there to do it. We bought drinks. So like we're customers.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, that's fine. Walks away and turns the music up, blares the music. So if you watch my interview, the music in the background is super loud. You can barely hear what he's talking about.
That's fucked up, man.
Kind of fucked up. So from there on, like, I just kept getting constant comments. React to Easy, react to Easy, react to Easy. So I just kept reacting to Easy. Then like me doing the art for Easy. H-Bomb and them hit me up about concerts and me showing up, just showing support to the thing. Now me and H-Bomb literally talk to each other on phone all the time. I edited his Witness video. I edited their concert from the Vegas concert. Like it's like literally their family now type shit. Like it's crazy how it went from me being a reactor that didn't want to even touch his music to now I'm literally part of the family type shit.
That's what's up. Yeah, because I took a break when Easy Mill was coming out. Like I was off 8 months. My sister had gotten, you know, into some shit and she broke her back. She tried to commit suicide. So we were trying to get her back. We see you, Vibe, man. Good look, man. I appreciate you coming out, man. I hope you're doing well, man.
Dom Gloria.
Thank you for coming out. Good to see you again. Absolutely. So when I got back, you know, to YouTube, I see all these Easy Mill reactors, you know, coming through, and I'm just like, whoa, this dude must be hot, dude, because everybody's doing them.
That's the reason why I was like, I don't want to do it, because when I typed it, I seen all of them. I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit. I was like, all right, well, I still got a lot of shit from 8 months ago and up to current, because everybody's still hitting me up, like, I dropped a track, to do. So I'm trying to catch up on all that shit. And then one night in a live, I think they gave me the IDK video to watch. And I was just like, dude, this dude is fire. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, no wonder everybody was like just flipping out on this dude.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is the homie, he was like, bro, nobody's breaking it down like you would. Break it down, do it. Like, so like him telling me that, and then basically just straight said fuck you to me. I was like, all right.
Fuck you, do this. Okay.
I was like, all right, bro, shit. Like, don't be hostile.
Facts. That's hella cool, man. Yeah, so I just started putting like some rock music in my shit and other things. I did a little bit of country stuff, just trying to bring in, other groups of people to check out shit, even if it's like underground rock, underground rap. I've done some huge bands. I just did a fucking Nightwish. So if you want a good Nightwish, a good rock band to listen to, check that out.
Okay. Yeah,
I got 4,000 subs. Okay, I'm a little ass channel. So when I hit that shit, yesterday. It's got over 8,000 views. I was like, holy shit. Like, damn. For real. It take me fucking 2 years to get 8,000 views, dude. Seriously. and sometimes it wouldn't even be, 1,000 views in 2 years. So those people came through heavy. And the music is fire.
Yeah, that's one thing I've been trying to like incorporate different kind of music into my channel. It's kind of like scary though at the same time, because like you never know how the viewers are gonna take it, and and that being said, you don't want to always try to appease everybody, because it's never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the one thing over here is like, okay, I have a weekly show I do. It's This Week in Hip Hop, and it airs Friday 7 p.m. Right? So I like. We'll get a lot of requests in for, stuff that happened this week in hip hop, people dropping and shit. But by the end of the night, we're doing rock tracks, country shit, all kinds of shit. And I had a dude come in. He's like, I thought I was coming into something about hip hop, and there's like a rock video going. And I'm just like, yeah, dude, we get into everything tonight. So,
yeah, that's one thing that I've really been thinking about. I've been trying to like go live every Saturday. I know I'm not very, very good at the schedule on YouTube. I still have a 9 to 5, and I'm an artist. As you can see, I have a lot of like, commissions and shit. So like that takes time out of my day. And then like going back to the art thing, me not having somebody to film my art for me, me doing the art. 'Cause like I always forget to hit the record button. And me being an editor, I hate stagnant shots. I fucking hate, especially if it's something like art, and like you want movement in there, and you want visuals and different angles and stuff like that. So me not having someone to do that, I don't do it. So there's that art content is not really ever coming type shit. Like I do a few here and there, but it's just never up to my standard. So that time cuts out of me ever doing YouTube. And then like right now, I'm trying to build my studio downstairs so I can do YouTube all night. I want to do live streams all night so I could get in and get loud. And right now at nighttime, my roommate is literally, I would say, 20 feet right there is his room. Okay. So even though I have all this soundproofing and sound dampening, and he's like, I don't care. It's Saturday. Do what you want to do. Do you, bros. I'm not that kind of a person. I'm not an asshole. He's sleeping. I'm not going to be loud as fuck. Like my grandma beat my ass for doing stupid shit like that. It's just ain't going to happen. Right. So I'm trying to build a studio downstairs, and 9 to 5 is kind of right now. So yeah. That's
I just recently got fired from my job because I wouldn't wear a mask. So I feel you. I was like,
hey, the mask and facial hair do not mix.
No, bro. Man, that shit had my shit dented like this. And I was like, it took forever to try and get that dent, man.
Bros, this thing, bro. Like, I can't.
Facts.
I'm
It
like, can
ain't
I have
worth
it
it.
right here? Can I have it right here?
Huh. Plus, I did one. I said I put it right here, like in my mouth. I was like, "That's the bikini cut, bitch." And then
Plus
I
that
put it
shit
in
be
my
like,
mouth. I called it the thong cut.
they be pushing all this up and going in my nose and shit. Like,
Yo, Mabs, thanks for coming through, bruh. Yeah, I
you know,
gotta
we
keep my
started about
shit
sports.
trimmed because it just feels weird with a mustache, man.
Hey, that's that's the one thing. Hey, 2020, like from like what 2000 or 19, I don't know, 2019 or some shit like that, to like now is like mustaches have become a craze. Like everybody's
Yeah,
got facial hair and
yeah,
like they're doing crazy things with them and shit. It's like the
right.
old 60s and shit again.
Hey, I like it, man. Because as soon as I came over to your channel, because I didn't know about you until Big Kahuna came over. And was like, hey, won't you
Hey,
do
big kahuna though.
you're fire, man. I mean, dude is he's on his game, man. Like I
Bro, I
appreciate
told
the
that
shit out
fool
of that
he needs
dude.
to start charging motherfuckers when he's getting these ciphers put together. Like, some kind of a, give me like, 25% on the video income, like something,
Yeah, you got to put him
like
on there as a promoter too.
that's what I'm saying. At least, like, bros, you doing all this work.
For
That
real.
shit's hard. It's not easy.
Yo, and like one day he's like, I'm gonna hit these people up for you, and I was like, dude, I appreciate you, man. That's fucking love,
Yeah.
dude.
When he hit me up, I was like, yeah, I'll do an interview. I mean, I've done one and I haven't released it because I kind of didn't like it.
Yeah.
It was weird.
The
This is going way different though.
Hey, I appreciate you fucking come through and saying hi, man. It's good to get to know you, man. The people on the
Hey,
community.
appreciate you, my G.
I get a fucking another revenue of content to go look at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
it's all pluses, man. And you're a cool ass dude, man. We got a lot of the same shit, that we kind of fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
juggalo type shit. You know, love hip hop. So, fuck yeah, man. We
I was
gotta
a
do this
big
again.
hip hop fan. That shit works my mind in different ways, like the way that like they use words to mean
Yeah.
different things and the metaphors. There's
Painting
just
pictures, man.
and like every day, like songs that I've heard, I don't know, 400 times, I'll hear them now and I'll be like, yo, he said that.
Yeah,
Like,
you
what
hear
the
them
fuck?
different now, huh?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he
for
said
real.
that. Like that's what he meant. Like holy shit.
Because before you were just listening to hip hop, just like myself. But now we hear
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like
It's
we really
different.
hear it.
It's different, and that's I don't know. That's kind of the reason why I feel like some of the songs, some of the music I've been reacted to is kind of getting stagnant. Because yes, they're very like their visuals and the way that they rap is good, but it feels like it's the same, like the same shit over and over. Like it's not different. You know what I'm saying? It's not a different type of style. Like they're not challenging themselves
Yeah.
in a
Well,
way. That's just I don't know. That's just how my mental's feeling right now, and that could just be me. It could just be YouTube burnout again. Who knows?
It can happen, dude. I've had the YouTube burnout, man. And before I took that 8 months off, I took like 3 or 4 months off before that. Just because I shut down all my socials, everything.
That's what I'm saying. It could be YouTube burnout again because
Yeah.
I've done that. I was like,
Yeah.
I literally would sit down in front of the computer, like I don't even want to be here.
Yeah, you kind of just go, ugh. You're just like, all right. And if you ain't being genuine, you're like, why
Yeah,
do it? You know what I'm
that's
saying?
that's the other thing is like I'm not calling out any reactors, but like I'll pop onto some reactors pages and like I could tell instantly that they're not being genuine, that they're doing something because they've been requested or donated to.
Right.
Which that's another thing. People are like, why don't you do a lot of lives? It's like because sometimes the donations, which I appreciate them,
Facts.
and people donate, they do deserve. They're buying something basically, and
Yeah.
when they donate, they deserve their money's worth, right? And sometimes the music is subpar or whatever the fuck, and I'm not into it. So I feel like I'm giving a bad performance in a way. So like I don't. In a way, I'm like, I don't want to, but I do at the same time because that's good for my revenue. But
Yeah.
it's not all about money at the same time. It's just it's
Yeah.
weird.
That's why
The
I
weird
don't
mentality.
have like Streamlabs and I don't have, the fucking other things where you could do the monthly, what was it, Patreon?
Well, I opened up a Patreon. I really did that mostly for the videos they get blocked, but like
Yeah.
I don't push it too much. Like if they want to, they can. But like, it's there. It's in the description. They can link to it if they need to. But like
Yeah.
I feel more like
I just recently got Twitter, man. So I was like, Nico was like, "Hey, you need to get Twitter, man. I can help you promote this shit." And I'm just like, "Okay." And it took me like 3 weeks to get that.
I kind of feel like I found a new style of doing reactions for like blocked videos and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
putting either doing it on live, so that way if it's donated, I still got my revenue for it, even though AdSense, it's what like I'm not really doing it for money, but like at the end of the day, it is work,
Yeah.
So you do want something for your time.
Yeah.
So if it's blocked and it blocks the whole video, which I could be live for like 4 hours or whatever,
Right.
if it's donated, I'll do a blocked video, like whatever, and then I'll just set that to private, or I'll put it on members only, and then if they pay the $1.99 a month or whatever the lowest payment that I have set, which I think is like 99 cents or some shit like that, they can see all those blocked videos.
Yeah, that's what's up.
They're unlisted or they're on members only.
I got a couple of them blocked. I might put those on members only. That works. They'll be able to see it. I think so.
And if it stays blocked, just put a what is it, like put some image, like I put my logo over it, and then I drop the opacity so you can still see the video through the image, but the algorithm doesn't pick up the visual, because that's what I found out blocks it. It's the visual, it's not the sound. The sound gets you the claim. The visuals block you.
Yep, that's facts. You'll see that little camera, it'll be all red, and you'll be like, oh shit.
And it's been what, going on 3 years now, and I'm just now figuring this out on YouTube. Like
I've done a lot of understanding what will pass and won't pass as far as on a live stream. Like you can hit up a lot of like small claims in a video. I have like 30 of them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And but if you throw one Sony or UMG and shit in there, they'll cut your fucking live. And it's like
Sony and UMG are kind of and that's the thing too, is because like H-Bomb and Easy Mill is signed to Virgin, but that's under UMG. And Sony is H-Bomb and Michael Bars, so they're all homies, right? So like I kind of have the permission to do reactions to them,
right?
But I'm still subjected to the claims, and like for me to get them unclaimed or unblocked, I have to wait the whatever hours it is for me to email them or text them to get them to do it and go through the process. And if it's on the weekend, good luck.
Right. Yeah, it ain't happening.
No matter what if I talk to them face to face, like we gotta wait till offices are open.
Dom said, Patreon's so hard to get in for us simple people.
Yeah, Patreon, and that's another thing, is like I had the hardest time figuring out how to set it up. So like,
for real, for
someone to go and use it, I'm may the Lord be with you type shit, because I have no fucking clue. Like like I barely know how to put something on there. So like I got one video up there, and I'm just like, if people want to see more, they'll let me know in the comments, and then I'll throw more up there. I'll dedicate more stuff to it.
Yeah.
But that's another reason why I was doing the live stream today, the gaming live stream. I'm trying to dedicate different days and figure out a schedule. Like even with my 9 to 5, I should be able to be here on Saturday and Sunday all day, right? So Saturday we got live reactions, requested reactions for at least 4 to 5 hours I want to do, and then on Sundays I want to do Sunday fun day, where we get in games and we just have a mockery and just do whatever the fuck we want to do. Like join up with the subs, and like we could do whatever game you want to do, whatever game we have that I can get to, you know what I'm saying, at that time.
Yeah, I've been looking at like dumbass games like pogo.com and shit like that.
And that's the fun stuff. The stupid games are the fun games. Like me, I'm personally on my downtime, I play Apex Legends, which that's what I was playing today.
I seen you in there.
If you watched it a little bit, I'm a little good at it. Like, so like I see a lot of Apex Legends people streaming and shit. So I was like, I guess I could do that. But I'm also, that when I start playing that, I zone out, and I don't like, I'm not talking to the camera, getting all hype and funny and like doing my normal charismatic type person.
Right.
I'm over here like,
right, and you have to do that with Apex and like Call of Duty and shit. You can't take your eyes off the fucking screen.
So like I want to play like Among Us and Squid Games and just the dumb games that like we just have fun and just
I haven't even heard of
volleyball. I've never even heard of that either, bro. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, you gotta send them links.
That's what I'm saying. Any game, dog, just send me the link if I can get into it. Which another thing, talking about games, I just found out about NoPixel, which is like a GTA 5 role play online server thing where like everybody literally plays the game like it's real life. Like there's cops that are actual gamers.
Oh shit!
Like So if you do something wrong, the cops chase you or whatever the fuck, and it's real people playing the cops and shit like that.
That's
and like
crazy.
you go to jail, you go to court, and all that other
Oh
shit.
shit.
I feel like that would be a really dope interactive type thing to bring to the channel, and like have like subs join in too, so that we can make because you can have a 4-man squad on the criminals to do like crimes and heists and shit. So like I would think that would be dope, having like a 4 group of like subs and shit, and like just the whatever. It doesn't have to
any way you can get your loyal ones to come in and really interact with you, man. I'm all for it, and that sounds amazing, dude.
That's exactly what I want. And I mean, you guys don't have to have your voices on video or audio. You can keep them quiet. I can keep them quiet if you want, but like having them on would be doper, because then we get to hear everybody talking shit and doing whatever, and that's the fun shit. I mean,
I want to eventually do like a call-in show too.
A call, I've bros, like this is the first time I've actually had like this whole across the world live stream type thing actually work out. Like I've tried so many times with an ex-partner of mine that kind of did some crazy shit, and I'm not afraid to cut people off.
Facts.
We could never get it to work right. Either like when he could hear me, or we'd have a video trying to react together on the same thing. It would be doubled up audio, and just this whole online like that's another reason why I still haven't done the Clip Monster interviews, because it's so hard to figure it out. If you see my other interviews, I traveled to Orlando, Florida to get my interview with Simba. Like,
oh, that's fire, dude.
I went there, like, so yeah.
That would be cool to be like, have like a studio where if artists are in town, they can come through.
That's the whole thing. Is like my garage is pretty big, and I've spaced it out to where I can still have all my storage bullshit for the house in there, and the garage door can open, but I can still have soundproofed, climate controlled studio away from everybody downstairs, because all the rooms are upstairs. At nighttime, I'll be down there by myself. There's already a mini split in there and everything. I just got to build it out. And I don't know about you, because I'm a carpenter by my trade. That's my 9 to 5.
I've been there. Yes, sir.
If you looked at the price of material lately, oh my God.
Lumber's just ridiculous. Everything's ridiculous, but lumber.
Bros, I thought I had enough money saved. I had like $2,000 saved up. Nope, not even close.
I mean, I remember the days you used to be able to go get a sheet of plywood for like $8. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like $60 now, and you're like, what?
If I wanted to like, jerry rig it up and make it like a bullshit ass studio, I would just cheap out on everything. But I'm literally trying to make it like make it soundproof. To make it soundproof, you have to air seal it. So the whole thing has to be air sealed. So like I have to buy certain steps to get to it, and because like the whole thing is I want to be able to do music recording, because I do make music. I make beats and shit here and there. Like,
right on.
I've written music. I've done a 24 bars challenge, I think it was, on YouTube, and that was the first rap I've ever like rapped into a mic. And I still need to find my flow. My bars are there, flow's not there. That's the one thing. It's like
hey, most of it's just breath control though.
Yeah,
I know you know that.
That's where it is. It's just I when I was listening to it, editing, I was like, bro, I'm chasing it. Like, what the fuck?
You start running out of breath, like start heaving and shit.
So, kudos to any rapper that can flow at all. Like, you got me on that. Period. Point blank.
For real.
But like, I wanted to. The whole thing is, I want to be able to have people come in, like rappers, anybody that wants to do any kind of like interview, they can come in. We could do a freestyle right there for them, or whatever the fuck. Like, and it's soundproof. The audio will sound good. Everything's like, that's what I want.
You know who Charlie Sloth is?
No, I do not.
Okay, he a dude that he inspires me to be like him. He's over in the UK. He's a DJ. He's not really a DJ. He's a dude like us. You know what I'm saying? That does interviews with shit, with artists and shit, and then they'll have the artist spit some bars, whether it be a release track or freestyle or whatever, but in a studio. So that would be fire, dude.
Yeah, I kind of like, I take my inspiration off Tim Westwood.
Mm-hmm. Same thing, yeah.
As you know, I'm a big hip hop head, and if I didn't mention Tim Westwood as being a big hip hop head, like then, yeah. And if you know, Tim Westwood is like home of Eminem, so just putting it out there.
Hey, Tim got everybody come through though.
Yeah. all them fucking D12 freestyles with Eminem, bro. That's just classic,
Hey,
dog.
for real,
But
for real.
that's basically what I want to get to, and kind of like how Sway has like the seven fingers of death, or how
I think it's 5, but
brain.
yeah.
My brain just had a mental fart right now. Like, I was wait, that was not right.
Sometimes I think some people took it to 7 though.
Yeah. But like, I want something like that. It's where like I can challenge people, and like we just have fun. It doesn't have to be anything serious. It's not like
Right.
even if I do become like a big name for artists or whatever the fuck, like I don't. It's not going to be dedicated towards it being a serious, challenging thing. It's more dedicated to being fun. Like it's a fun. Yeah. If anything, it's going to be funny. I might be throwing words at them that I don't know that they can't use or some shit. I might have a day where I just use Pokemon names as like the words they have to rap.
Facts.
Like
Facts. Just to have some fun with it, because I've always been the type of dude who said life's too short to be, too serious and too mad all the time.
Exactly, because like I don't know, like
Big Kahuna's in the house.
Hey, what's up, Big Kahuna? Hey, Javier Lifestyle. Wow.
Thank you for coming through, Javier. For real.
You don't know. Hey, we should actually try to get you in the group though. We have a group of 10 people, 10 reactors. I'm really bad at names, so don't even try to get me to like recite the names right now. Like, Javier could probably put them in the chat though. But there's 10 of us, and we're all on the Instagram thing right now. We're trying to build up a Discord and basically do like correlated videos and shit like that, where we like this kind of thing, where we get together and do crazy things and just have like I don't know, just anything and anything in general. Just
hey, I'm in,
Reactors
man.
United. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always looking for new shows. Like me and this other artist, Traumatos. I came up with the idea. Me and him clicked real good. We had a 7-hour interview, which was ridiculous. But we were, getting along so well. We just talked for 7 hours like it wasn't no thing. And so I came up with this idea called What You Cooking. It's going to be, invite an artist in, let us know what you're working on. And then also Traumatos, he said, have them bring a recipe and tie it in with the food shit. And I'm like,
my brain, before you even said the recipe, when you said what you cooking, my brain was like kitchen, rapping.
Food, right. Exactly.
Kitchen, rapping.
So we're going to start try that.
Yeah, I wanted to do some shit like, because I've been watching some Twitch streamers, trying to get my influence, from other people, other big, multiple different sources of influence, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to just be stagnant on one type of shit, but like I want to do like bring rappers in and like have them talk their shit, and then do like a blindfold taste challenge. You say you from the hood, huh? All right, can you tell the difference between the garbage government cheese and like the best of the best, like the fancy to the poor cheese? Like, can you tell the difference? Like,
can you name the ingredients in this bowl? It'd be macaroni and cheese with some motherfucking Cheetos crumpled up on it. Give
him that prison mash, real quick.
Facts.
Well, you've been in prison, so we got these ingredients. What can you make with them?
He's like, I don't know.
Like,
I can make 10 different things out of that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just dumb shit. Like, that shit would be fun and entertaining. I don't know. Like, that's where my brain has been recently coming to. That's probably why like I haven't been so on about doing reactions.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I like doing my reactions. Don't get me wrong. A lot of them, even if it isn't like a mainstream artist, the beats still get copywritten, and it's like, it's hard to make money around that because I'm not trying to charge people. I'd rather have YouTube pay me,
Yeah, that's my mentality on donos. I'd rather get it from YouTube, but like, same sense. If it's gonna be claimed, I would prefer a dono.
Yeah, I mean, I thank everyone who's ever gave a dono for facts. I mean, it's always appreciated, but not needed,
Exactly, and I say that all the time. Yeah. That's also why I don't go live that often. I'm just like, donos.
Yeah.
I love them, but I don't. It's a very.
I started doing this, man. I started having SGR crew just send me links through Instagram and now Twitter through the week, and I'll just put them on a list,
Yeah, I made a Google form actually, so that it's like linked in my description of all my videos now. But it's a Google Forms for like literally requests. So you I don't know. Let me see if I Google Docs. I gotta find it real quick. It's a form they can put all the requests in. They put the link in. They could tell you if you have the right to use it, if it's going to be copyright claimed, if it's their video, that kind of shit. So and it's free. It's through Google Docs. And
Hey, thanks for the heads up on that, for
You
real.
just go to the forums and you make it. Basically, what I did was, and I'm literally gonna tell y'all where I stole this idea from because I did plagiarize it, but I stole it from Cinnamon Toast Ken. You know, one of my
Oh yeah,
favorite off time. He doesn't really react to music, but he reacts to like TLC and other crazy shit like
yeah.
that,
He
which
fucking
is
with
funny as
PewDiePie
hell.
all the time.
Yeah, and he's hilarious. And you say PewDiePie, that's one influence of where I started my editing style from.
I didn't know about Cinnamon Crunch Ken until because I watch PewDiePie and they sometimes do videos together. It's fire.
Damn, can I
They just be making fun of
show?
people the whole time. It's pretty funny.
Can I show this screen? Share screen. Host disable participant screen sharing.
Hold on, let me see here.
I just want to show you the doc so that you can get an idea.
Let's see. I don't know how to enable it.
You're good, bros.
Oh, okay. So they do have a Google Drive on this motherfucker too. If you go under Files, under Share
Oh, for
Screen,
real?
yeah, it says Google Drive right there. It got Box, Microsoft OneDrive, Dropbox, and SharePoint.
Oh, that's all linked to your computer, so it's whatever
Yeah.
files you have on your PC.
Okay.
Cause like I said, I've never used Zoom, but yesterday when you hit me up, I set it all up and I was going through all that shit. And I was like, oh, this thing's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Like if you got green screen, we could be like in the
Yeah.
immersive shit.
Well, that's the thing is like if you watch the beginning of that live,
We could sit here in this motherfucker.
I had
right
this
here
green
like this.
screen, this little makeshift green screen thing I had.
There it goes.
Hey, it kind of works. Hold on. Does it work?
Yeah, it absolutely works. Absolutely.
Kind of works.
That's perfect, man. That works hella nice.
But like it's literally just a piece of shit sheet.
That's
And then,
how.
like,
That's all I got, man.
my I haven't
like
figured out the
$6.
lighting. Figured out the lighting on it, but like my girl's puppy came in here and peed on it. So
Well, at least you could wash it. That's the
going
shit.
back away. That's going back away because yeah, I don't need it right now.
But yeah,
Oh,
I'm
this-
liking the Zoom, man. They doing some cool things with it.
It's pretty dope.
Like we could even go, like, if we wanted to, and since it is,
Just where my camera is, so I can actually be in the seat.
we go and do some motherfucking ski tripping up in this bitch.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Ah shit!
You want to get crazy Halloweeny style with it? We can get crazy Halloween style with it. Boom. You see, we could be spooky characters
Oh
now,
god!
right? And there could be like fucking 8 people up in this bitch. They got ones that you can fit 20 people in.
Hold up. Spooky character style.
There we go. What we got? Oh shit!
That's what we got today. Deadpool's up in this bitch.
Deadpool pissed off. Deadpool looked like he ain't even making no jokes today. Where's that chat at? Where's my chat? There we are.
Yeah, this is cool looking. Kind of awkward, but pretty dope.
It is different though. They be doing you know.
To get it all set up. This is where those videos where like the kids be like in class Zoom meetings and they be doing crazy shit in the background.
Right?
They be setting this kind of shit up like he's.
I'm gonna get Trevor. Ah! Yo, that round table would be fire if we had like a round table. That'd be fucking sick in this thing, man.
like the Knights of the Round Table type thing, and then you could place everybody at each little spot.
This one I like too. Like we're like pieces of artwork. That shit kind of fire.
Oh god,
They just got some crazy shit going on over here, man.
that's crazy. Wow, I'm just looking at it on the stream. It just looks.
That shit look crazy though, right? You're just like,
Yeah.
I'm on the wall.
Yeah, P.S. I'm recording just so that way I can like take snippets and do some
Oh,
more promotion
absolutely,
and shit.
man. You feel free to do it for real, for real.
Just
Absolutely, man. Like I'm always the type of dude who says, if you can make content out of what I'm doing, do it. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Like,
that's like the one thing I kind of learned of watching these other streamers and shit. It's like everything you do can be content, and like as long as you're not totally like ripping the other creators shit off, like say if I were to post this whole interview, that's me ripping the whole thing off. So
well,
like
if you
now,
posted the interview and be like, I interviewed him, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
or
type
like
shit. But
even just in my eyes, if I took the interview and I posted it, that's me ripping the whole thing off,
and me,
more or
I would
less.
be okay if you did that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
in my eyes, that ain't okay. You
I
got to
feel you.
change
I
it
feel you.
somehow. So like, me taking tips just by not like them telling me, just me watching what big YouTubers and streamers do. They'll take snippets from other videos that they're in that's not really on their channel,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll post snippets of it. Like especially now that we have YouTube Shorts, and
Yeah.
that also drives the attention to the main video. So that way, in a way, I'm promoting that video, but I'm still getting views, because like YouTube will take shorter videos to people that don't really watch long-term videos. So like I know this live is probably going to be what we've been recording for an hour now. So
Yeah.
it's about an hour. Most people watch for like 10-15 minutes and they'll come back, skim through 10-15 minutes. So like
Yeah.
if I got like a or 60-second clip of like some part of this interview where we just went hype real quick or some shit, or it was like something that I said that was intriguing or something, and I label it crazy bold label or whatever the fuck, and it's gonna bring people to that, and then people are gonna come to the, oh shit, let's see what the whole video is about.
Yeah. 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 I'm cool with it, man. Like, I've always been the dude who wants to promote everyone. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything in return for it. I want everyone to, level up. If we
Yeah,
can all level up, I'm happy.
that's it's facts though. Like that's how I see YouTube. We're all coworkers, so we should like all help each other in the same sense.
Yeah. And I've been in some lives where they don't want you talking about shit, about your own shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
I respect that. I respect that. I ain't going to say nothing about it, but
I've been places like it depends on the situation and the time. Like if you're coming into a live and you're just all you're doing is promoting,
that's
but then
different. Yeah.
again, if you're coming into my live and I'm having you as a guest, I should already have a time when I'm promoting your channel and dropping all your links and shit like that. So
Yeah.
as long as it's not like, hey, by the way, can you come to my channel? I have a video, like constantly mentioning some shit like that, then yeah, it's whatever the fuck.
Yeah. No, it's usually like I'll be in a stream, every time you stream, you know what I'm saying? I'll be in there for hours on end, and I'll never bring in my own shit. And sometimes they'll be like, oh, people from, the SGR crew will be in also other lives, and they'll be like, hey, did you do da 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 da? And I'll be like, I don't know if I should speak on this or not, because
Well,
people get weird, man.
that is the weird thing in this, and YouTube has become an industry now. You can't say YouTube's not the industry.
Facts.
It really is. And especially with dealing with people, like there's certain things that I know that I can't talk about. Like I know behind the scenes shit that if I were to speak on it, it would be bad. And also like just me doing interviews. Like I've had questions that the artist answered, but I had to cut it out because the manager was like, we can't have that in public eye, even though it was nothing bad,
Right.
but it's just the situation stemming around it. So like
Yeah.
that being said, there are certain things that always are going to be under the table. The public's never going to know. There's reasons for it.
Well, all my reactions, no cuts. All my interviews, no cuts. Everything goes out as it's recorded. If I say some shit that people don't like, I'm sorry. I mean, we don't all think alike. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
if I always push like we shouldn't be the same type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, yeah,
you
we all
should
have
have
it.
your look in life. I should have mine. And we're going to find the commonalities and we're going to fucking celebrate over those things. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's one thing too, is like people, fans of reactions, and like let me just break down the word fan for you, because like I don't even like to use fan. Fan is a fake ass, and I can't even say the last word because my color, so fans, that's fake ass motherfuckers basically. a supporter is always going to be there to support you no matter what you're doing. Even if they don't necessarily agree with what you're doing right then and there, even if they don't agree, they're going to give you some kind of input. Like if they don't agree, they're going to tell you, I don't agree with you, but like,
well, you saw
there.
Monk. He said chilling is fucking whack. You know,
exactly.
So and it's always encouraged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's never taken as a diss. It's never taken as like a slight on you. You know what I'm saying? It's just your opinion, and I value your opinion. You know,
that's what I was getting to. Is like we're reactors, right? And what is a reaction? What is the definition of a reaction?
Just how you react to it.
It's basically your opinion.
Absolutely.
That you form from the first view.
Yeah.
Everybody's first interaction with somebody is your first reaction to something. So I don't know how other reactors do it, but like you said, all your shit's one takes. Everything I do is one take. I sit down in front of the camera, I react to it. That's why sometimes I have so many pauses, or I have so many times where I go back in the song because like I missed something and I'm like, yo, I really want to get that, so I'll go back and I'll catch it. But like everything I do is one takes. So I used to try to get my reactions to 10 minutes. So I would sit there and force myself to make 10 minutes. Then I was like, yo, I'm like basically sacrificing content for me trying to do everything in a one take. Even though it hasn't changed, I still do one takes. It's just now I'll cut and I'll edit shit here and there.
Yeah.
Like it's not that I'm cutting.
I've seen it. It isn't you're cutting out what you're doing. You're adding stuff to it. Like you would add like a movie clip or an image or something. Yeah.
And I mean sometimes like I'll get into like pauses where I'm thinking too hard or some shit like that, and I won't exactly cut that. I'll shorten it or speed it up. Okay. But like there's room for me to cut certain things out just because I know how the YouTube algorithm works and how people's fish brains are, how they don't watch for certain long and they got to have so much happening in so much time for them to stay attracted. That's why like if you watch my earlier reactions, it was all right.
Yeah.
Now it's boom, boom, boom. So like every 10-15 seconds, I try to change the screen so that way it redraws the attention back in.
Wow, that's smart though. That's smart.
And it's just goes into, it's not like I'm not faulting anybody or anything. It's just we're used to watching Instagram and Twitch and Twitter, not Twitch, but like Twitter and TikTok, where it's like 60-second videos. So like our brain is formed to this short-term content. So like
I'm trying to bring back long form content for real.
Yeah, trying to get 10-15 minutes out of somebody is kind of hard. So like you got to do these little tricks. And ever since I started implementing that into it, I've watched my stats go up, the view range and shit like that.
Yeah, because I looked at your shit and I'm like 21,000, dude. That's dope, man. Like that's a nice sub count, dude. Congratulations on that for real.
Thank you.
And I'm looking at your views on your videos and stuff, and I'm just like, he's getting some nice pull through this, man. So I started like jumping in and seeing what you were doing, and you're real creative in the way you put together, your edits on your video and shit. So shout out to you on that, man. I know it's a lot of work.
And that's the thing is I've literally taught myself everything, starting from, if you literally watch my YouTube from one of my first videos, which are garbage, and that's the trending thing for every
It's supposed
YouTuber.
to be though.
Your first videos are trash, but like they're there for
I shot my first videos
from.
On this, man.
Bro, my shit was like a C920 something. I don't know, but it was so it was garbage, bro. And I looked raggedy as hell. My beard was way the fuck out here. It was crazy. But from then to now, like I've learned so much, and it's just from me literally subscribing, which they need to make it YouTube, every creator, and this could literally be for YouTube to take, but I want my percentage for giving it to you.
There you
need
go.
to make a YouTube university, okay? Where you take
Mm.
all of the videos that are dedicated toward teaching somebody something, self-taught shit, and you put it in one place, right? I know everybody has like, oh, you can go watch my lesson and pay for this master class. Fuck all that shit, bro. You can get everything free if you just skim through and you take parts from this lesson and parts from this lesson and parts from this dude's video. If you put all that shit into one place, YouTube University, I guarantee people are going to subscribe because I learned everything on YouTube.
I learned everything on YouTube. I mean, literally everything from like, I forgot how to tie a tie, and you just type in how to, whatever the fuck you need to learn how to do, it's going to come up.
And like, I've gotten a little further past that to where like some of the things that I try to find, you can't really find a how to. You have to like watch a different video and kind of see what they did without them explaining what they did and try to implement the same thing. It's kind of weird. Like my brain, I guess, is evolved into an editing brain now, where I literally watch the VFX reacts just to like see ideas of what I could do in editing.
Nice.
And like they don't even explain it. I just literally, I'll see it and I'm like, oh shit, how do I do this? And I'll just like refer to different programs and like different videos of like a particulate matter movement or liquid matter just to figure out how smoke matter would work or some shit like that.
Okay.
And then you just, and that's the one thing is like, I'm a big advocate of fails. Like you're gonna fail, and if you don't fail, you're never gonna learn. And like I know people, and my girlfriend's one of them. She hates failing. Like she'll start to do something, and she'll be all into it, buy hella things, get all set up, and then fail once, and then she'll be just totally turned off. And like she's coming around, she's turning around to where she's like, okay, a failure. Where did I learn from that? What did I do wrong?
Exactly.
And that's really what it is. And like, and I don't know where I'm going with this rant, but it's kind of turning into why YouTube is hiding the dislike button. I do not like that, because
I don't understand that, because every video I go to, the dislike button's there and the count's still there.
Okay, so they're implementing it. On me, I can't see the dislike count. I can see the dislike. It says dislike.
Yeah, and it has the thumb still, but it doesn't say the count. See, mine still says the count.
I can go and look at how many people have disliked on my video.
And the analytics.
As a person who uses YouTube not just for entertainment, but and this is more, I guess, targeted towards learning things and people teaching you shit on YouTube. If I go to a video and it has hella dislikes, I'm gonna look in the comments and figure out why it's disliked. Usually there's a comment telling me why nobody likes it.
Yeah.
Right. And that could be this dude doesn't know what he's talking about, or this guy is a master electrician that does certain things that shouldn't be done because he's so comfortable, like not turning off the main power before he puts in a new whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
Something that the normal person that's coming to that video to learn some shit won't think about doing it, and he doesn't mention it because he's so comfortable and used to doing it, right? So I use those dislikes as what to take actual information from.
Yeah.
And plus, like, if a video is super disliked because dude is just retarded or he's talking, I know I can't say that, it's 2021, but I say that as
you say whatever you feel like, man, on here, man.
I say that's words to get canceled by.
Hey, but see, if people really knew the true definition of retarded, they wouldn't be thinking that whoever gets offended by that is the person who thinks that a mentally handicapped person is retarded. That's fucked up.
Mental handicapped people are smarter than.
That's what I'm saying. Like the word retarded comes from like to slow down. So like an engine, you can retard an engine. You can slow down the timing of an engine. You know.
Yes.
So
I know that's basically where it comes from. Yeah, exactly.
So it's like,
oh, dude.
Yeah, but if you're gonna call a mentally handicapped person that's just fucked up. And if you think that's why I'm saying it, you fucked up.
Damn, I totally forgot what I was talking about, but
no shit, that was a little rant too.
But basically, if someone is being stupid and doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, or they're just like hating on somebody in a video, just like one of these bigger YouTubers, they're literally just hating somebody and trying to get people to dislike somebody, or somebody's doing something that's really not good to see on YouTube, like, yeah, dislike it and show the dislike counts. On the same sense, when I was a smaller YouTuber, before I learned, because I always had the mentality, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me, but seeing that many comments on videos that are bad, it kind of gets to you sometimes, you know? So like over time. I had
somebody literally call me that they said, this guy looks like a pedo. I'm just like, I gave him a heart and a thumbs up, and I'm hey, I appreciate the view, dog. I appreciate that.
That's the thing I learned is like, because YouTube doesn't understand negative. They only understand interaction, period. Yeah. So if you're getting a dislike or a like or a comment, even if it's a hate comment, it's good for your video,
right? And I'm like, thank you for your view.
I took that into my mindset as like, yo, these are people on YouTube that are like behind a keyboard, they don't show their face. You're actually on a video showing your face. You're gonna get hate, bro. And go back to literally what you said in high school. I love haters. If you're not getting hated on, you're not doing something fucking right.
Facts.
So obviously I'm doing some shit right because I'm pushing your buttons, and that's what it is.
Oh yeah, and see, there's always gonna be people who fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I found out through just listening to music. You know what I'm saying? There's people that fuck with the people that are just starting out. Some of the worst music you ever heard. It's not mixed. It's not mastered.
Yeah,
Flows off. But you know what? This motherfucker got a pen, and I'm gonna fuck with this dude because
exactly.
eventually, that shit's gonna pay off. You know what I'm saying? Your rhyme skills, you're gonna learn breath control. You're gonna learn fucking mixing and mastering, and I'm gonna have some great music to listen to in the future. You know?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying about like the dislikes is like I get it. Younger, smaller YouTubers, they feel like some kind of way, like they're attacked or they get discouraged to make videos because of it. So I see why YouTube's taking it away, but I feel like they should make that an option for the creator to implement onto his own page.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
great
saying?
idea because even a video game will give you the option to turn the
Because
blood
like
off.
you
You know?
you can decide to turn off comments,
Yeah.
right? You can
Yeah.
turn them off. No one can even comment.
Hmm.
Why not just decide to turn off the like and the dislike?
Yep.
Is the likes that much for you to where like you feel empowered because you got a like on something?
Right. I
Like
mean, it
I
is
don't,
nice to get a like. Don't get me wrong.
and the algorithm plays off likes. I understand
Yeah.
that, but like taking the dislike away, you got to have the good and the bad. They have to equal out.
Exactly.
Like so.
There's a yin and yang to
But
everything, I say.
that was my whole rant on the dislike button and shit. I don't know why I even got to that, but I
Hey,
did.
I liked it though, man. And it's good content because this is what we do, man. We sit here, we talk about life and things that may annoy us a little bit, things that we love. Like, I love my kitty, man. And I just got a cat yesterday, but it was actually someone else's cat. They were just leaving it outside and it was getting cold. So I was going to take the cat. But today the lady was like, "Hey, have you seen my cat?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got it inside. It's been cold as shit outside. You just leave it outside." And she's like, "Well, I let it sleep by the dryer, and the dryer's outside, but you don't dry clothes all night, so the cat's not
What the
staying
fuck?
warm." So
Yeah, what the
I'm
fuck?
just like, whatever, dude. Here's your cat. So now I gotta go get another cat.
Yeah. I feel you. My cat Ramen, he was kind of like YouTube famous for a little bit on my channel, but now he's a little bit older and he's a punk ass. He like roams the whole neighborhood. He comes back with like new sweaters and shit, and like so he's being taken care of by the whole community, and like they all know he's my cat because like I'll be driving down the road and I'll stop. I'm like Ramen, Roms, and they'll come and jump in the car and they'll look at me like, oh shit, that's his cat.
That's
So like
fire.
he's definitely not loved, but he stays outside. I leave the garage door cracked, and there's a chair in there. He gets on and sleeps. The back door has a dog door. He can come in
Yeah.
whenever the fuck he wants. So it's getting colder, so he's not there right now on the cat tree that I made, but
My mom kind of got a cat like that, where this cat just roams all over the neighborhood, and every morning it shows up for breakfast, every evening it shows up for dinner, and every once in a while my mom will let it in the house. You know.
that's my grandma used to feed the neighborhood cats. That's kind of how I like. Part of my background is I used to be a vet tech, and like I became a vet tech because my grandma loves animals, and she would always feed like the cats and shit, the neighborhood cats, and I never understood why there was so many cats around. And then me becoming a fucking vet tech, I was like, yo, it's because there's like they just breed like rabbits. And then like I found out, I don't know, did you know that who does it exactly? Not vets, but like the animal control out here in Vegas. I don't know about anywhere else, but they literally will take the cat, a male cat, like one of the biggest male cat that's in the neighborhood. Cause usually it's like one male cat that fights all the smaller male cats and for the females. And then like, that's the one that gets the mate, right?
Yeah.
So that's the one producing all the babies.
That's why you hear that. Wow.
Yeah, we take that one, we neuter it, and then we cut a V in its ear. I think it's its left ear or its right ear. I think it's its right ear. Yeah, it's right ear. We cut a V in it, and then we release it back into its own neighborhood, right? So that way, that cat is top cat, right? It's gonna fight off all the other cats, but now it can't. It can still fuck, but it can't produce. So now you're not getting any more strays, but you're protecting the neighborhood from strays.
That makes a lot of sense. Because the lady who actually got that, okay, so it's one lady's cat, and another lady went and took it to get spayed, and when they got it spayed, they marked it.
That's the mark.
Okay.
I don't know how it is in other
I
towns.
was
but
wondering
here,
about that, but
there's a V cut in its ear.
it makes fucking sense, dude.
And they do the V so that way other animal control can like they'll see it and they'll be, oh, that one's good. They even microchip it too. So
oh shit, okay.
So like we don't gotta fuck with that cat. That cat's doing his job out here. Like let him do his job. And like me when I was younger, I was like, why wouldn't they just like fix all the females because like I'm a male, you know, I'm protective of my balls. I was like, why would you cut the male's balls off? What the fuck? They were like, you know how many fucking females there are? I was like, even as a human, there's like 10 to 1. What are you talking about?
Right. So you just go for the smaller workload.
You take the male out, and they're the ones fighting. You know, the bigger one's gonna keep the other ones out. Like, it's pride. Time we had 6:23. I know you got another interview at 8 something. So
Actually, I'm texting him. Hero has to reschedule. So
oh, cool.
yeah, we
So
can
we just
keep
gonna
going
get
if
into
you
some
want,
shit.
man. It ain't
Yeah,
no
yeah.
thing.
I'm literally just talking shit now. Like it's fun. We just getting into it now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Should ask away. Any questions you want to know?
Yeah, y'all got any questions too? We kind of covered, why and how you got into um, reacting and stuff. When did you when do you plan on putting out any more music, or if you do, and also your artwork?
Um, I know I have a couple art pieces that I'm working on. I have a commission right now that like I ran into a hold on because I can't really do the lettering he wants. That's small. Like I'm pretty skilled, but like on the piece that I'm doing, I can't do it because it's reversed and it's spray painted. I have to cut the stencil. Trying to cut it with a razor knife that small of the lettering, I can't do. So I'm waiting for my friend to get back to me that has a print shop, but he has a bunch of orders. So I'm literally just waiting on that.
Nice.
So there's that. I kind of started it, but I should do some kind of art video. Now that you think about it, my brain's running. I'm thinking I have a bunch of spray paint that's just sitting down in the garage. I know I can either buy or rent time down on Fremont to spray paint one of the walls. Might just make a video of me just like, I don't know, spray painting my logo or some shit like that.
That'd be fire.
So that should be coming. I have another video. It's targeted. It's more of a, I wouldn't say negative, but it's more of a message towards the negative video. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of backlash on it, but I'm the man for it because I don't give a fuck what people think.
Hey.
If you see my last video addressing the Easy Meal stands, there's gonna be another video.
Yeah, I seen one that said like it was like the controversy, or it said something on the thumbnail about the reason why or some shit. I can't remember. I smoke way too much weed.
I feel you, bro. It's like that's another thing. People will be sending me requests. That's why I implemented that form. If you want requests, go on my description and fill out the form because I'm definitely gonna forget. And like if you send in the DMs, you know how many DMs I get? Like I'll forget which one. If I opened it already, dang it. Good luck refinding it.
Right. See, I'm still a small channel, so I can implement the DMs. Like as soon as I get one, I heart it to make sure I know I got it, and then I click on it, and it takes me right to my YouTube page, and I put it in my watch later.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to do a recorded, I made a playlist to record videos. So they'll either go to one of those two spots, and I don't have to have anything outside of YouTube. I'll just hit my to watch videos, and I'll have them playing, back to back to back on my live streams. It's actually quite, it's made it streamlined pretty good.
Yeah, that's one thing that I gotta figure out is pre-recording videos to have them like set up to where I'm not like, because like right now my videos I make them, I would say within like the 2-3 hours before it gets posted. Like I do it the same day. I do the editing. Sometimes it takes 2 days depending on how much editing I'm doing.
Yeah.
It depends. But that being said, there's really not much that I really have too much planned other than like I really want to start doing that gaming shit on Sundays. So like every Sunday, hold me to my word, and if I can't,
let's get up in that in that IG group, man. We'll start coming up with ideas, man, because I got a ton of them up there. Shakes, I see you, man. Thank you for coming through. I hope talking about getting in the studio, you talking about dropping some bars. Because I know you in the studio all the time doing reactions, but we need them bars.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Going back to like me thinking like what I've been doing to stagnant is I think it's more of writer's block in a way, because it is a creative thing. Like you got to find stuff that you want to react to that'll also be engaging to your fans. I think I've gotten into a point where I've gotten to a writer's block, so like I don't really have an idea of what I want to do, and that could also be the fact that I have so many things that I want to do and I don't know what to implement.
Yeah,
it's a very
right now as it stands, we got On my channel, we got a show called Let the Record Spin, which is like, it was supposed to be a half hour, but it turned like sometimes hour and a half. It's me and Hillbilly Reacts. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's another reactor. And we'll sit there and have like a little topic of discussion. It's supposed to be like for 15 minutes. And then we'll have our top 3 of the week. And then we'll ask, you know, do you guys got anything you want us to review or anything type shit.
What's funny too is like I've early on I built a mentality that like I'm not watching any other reactors channel because I don't find them as competition. So, and I don't want to do what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or have them influence me in any kind of way, which now like I think I've let that like ingrain too much to where now like I think I need to start like broadening my community out to where I start, you know, commenting in on other reactor shit and going and seeing what they're doing and trying to like involve myself into their community as well. Cause like, I don't think that us reactors should be so divided. I don't think it should be.
I don't think so either. I want to work with as many reactors as I possibly work with.
You know, like I don't think it should be as much of a competition as we like set it out to be. Like
no, and we do it fair too, because we'll do one episode on my channel, the next episode on his channel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about transfer money or getting money from somebody. You know, it's just we'll do one on yours, and then we can have our fans go back and forth too. You know what I'm saying? Our
spreading it around. You know, like,
exactly.
And that being said, just like I said earlier, like I'm recording right now too, so that way I can take snippets and make a little short video here and there to just bring out like, yo, did you see this?
Yeah.
Go check out the video.
Exactly.
So we can implement all that into it, you know?
Exactly. And if we ain't all rising up, man, we ain't recording 2 tracks. Holy shit.
I was about to say, that's what I just read.
Damn, that's what's up, Shakes. Shakes been working. Well, he always working. I don't even know when that dude sleeps, man. For real, for real. I know the Philippines is different, but y'all got like some super juice you drinking on or something over there.
It's all that coconut water, bro.
Right?
That coconut water and banana ketchup.
Yeah, he got a garden in the back, too. He's eating real food with no fucking chemicals and shit on it.
That balut. Balat. I don't know how the fuck you say it.
They were teaching me, I had Shakes off for an interview, and they were teaching me some dialect. I can't remember what it was called.
Tagalog?
Man. Yeah, something Talaga.
I say it wrong all
like
the time. Talaga. Yeah, I say it wrong all the time.
Yeah.
I try. Like I know a few things here and there. Like I
that was hella cool. Yeah, I mean, I always love learning, man. I'm a dude who just loves knowledge. So
that is one video that I want to make. I want to make a whole series. If somebody is down, somebody that is down to make have their face on camera, kind of like this in a Zoom meeting, where you just teach me dialect. Philippine dialect, and it's gonna be funny because I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of it and you're gonna laugh at me.
Talaga.
Like Talaga. You see, I say it wrong.
I sound like a straight up American fucking Midwest dude when I say that shit. For real.
You know what's funny is like because I grew up like working with hella minorities and shit, so like it's weird. Like I would always somehow put on an accent when I'm trying to like talk to them. So I know for a fact when I'm starting to try to speak in Tagalog, I'm going to be like lowering my voice or doing some kind of accent, not intentionally. Right. It's just in my brain. It just does it. I'm like, oh, fuck. like that somehow makes it fucking more understandable.
Right. Got you, bro. Being a white guy in the Philippines, we can't butcher it together. we can butcher it together.
Yes, fuck yeah.
Yo, but it's much respect, dude. It's much love. I do love learning, man. I am a dude that just craves knowledge. So even when I'm like not on here, Hillbilly, he's like directing me to some stuff to help me make my streams run smoother and stuff.
That's another thing is like looking at all these people online. Not a lot of people tell like the secrets on how this shit fucking works, bro. Like and then you try to go live. Like earlier, I tried to go live off Streamlabs, try to like do the Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Oh, yeah. None of my audio was working. You couldn't hear nothing. I was like, bro, but everything's set up the same as OBS. What the fuck? And then I was like, you know what? Forget this. And I just clicked out. I was on live for like 10, 15 minutes and no one could hear shit. I finally just clicked out and started it again. And I was like, there goes about 40 minutes because I had to set it all up, get ready.
Yeah. Because it takes a while.
I was trying to have an hour of playtime before the interview.
I see you all there. I was like, man, this dude's really getting it in. Like, he ain't sleeping either. Like, he's working right now, and he's about to, have an interview. Like, respect to you, my dude, for real.
That's another thing is because my brain is so sporadic and I have so many things I want to do. It's like trying to dedicate time to do things, you know?
Facts, facts.
And like they never taught me that in school. Well, I guess they kind of tried to, but I have ADHD and I never fucking listened to them. So trying to like dedicate like certain times to do certain things, and this just now I'm like technically my own boss for YouTube, so like I could tell myself yes or no, and like
Yeah, realistically, this morning I should have woke up and did a couple reactions, but I ended up cleaning up the house a little bit, and then I took a nap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
smoked some
slept
weed, took a
until
nap.
I knew I had this coming. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get up early tomorrow, do a reaction, edit it, maybe get on live stream and do some video gaming. So I had the video game planned, right? I was gonna do a reaction this morning. Like I said, I was looking at the high res.
Oh
I can't think of
yeah,
the name now.
Overdrive.
Overdrive.
Yeah,
Looking at that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this one. It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt my brain. I already know it. I'm down for the challenge. Let's go.
absolutely.
And then like messing with Streamlabs, I got way sidetracked. But also, I woke last night. I stayed up hella late. Like I said, I was looking into that no pixel thing, the GTA thing. I got into the server. I'm over here trying to figure out how everything works. I'm not on like the whitelisted where all the streamers are. I'm on like some public server, so it's like kind of not what I want to stream yet.
Okay.
So I'm figuring it out. Fucking an hour turns into 4 hours. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh my god, yo.
It's amazing how fast time goes by, dude. Like I was like, okay, I got done at noon. I was like, okay, I got 5 hours. And before you know it, like I was out front with my neighbor. We're smoking weed, and I was like, I gotta go. At like it was like right before 4, and he kind of gets he kind of gets weird. Like I gotta go all of a sudden, type shit. And he's like, well, why does it take you so long to like set up? That's what I think that's what he's thinking like every time. But I'm in here getting everything set up, getting the lighting right, making sure my t-shirt don't blend with the background, just crazy dumb shit, but getting it all set up, and it takes time.
That's another thing people don't understand. Like right now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights on me.
Yeah. It's crazy, and it's weird because like even though the lights don't move, the light coming in from the windows and shit changes all the trajectories and shit.
Oh yeah, so you got to move that shit.
Yeah,
I have that blocked out, like definitely. It's crazy, dog.
Yeah, I tried to cover up all my windows. Like this whole back of windows behind me, like I'm sitting against the wall. I live in a fifth wheel, so this pop out right here has like 2 huge windows on it.
You got way smaller space than me.
Oh yeah,
I'm blessed.
I'm living the dream, man. I'm 2 feet away from my fucking refrigerator. It's so great. I tell you, I'm literally like maybe 10 steps away from the bathroom.
Shoot, I gotta run all the way. That's the one thing though. The studio will be right downstairs. There's the bath. I'm thinking about cutting a hole to the bathroom so I can put a door in right there from the studio to the bathroom. Boop, 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 boop.
Hey, you want to see this? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was switching over to the cooking show. Cause
basically what happened last night is I stayed up too late. Then I got up at like 11:30, 12. So it wasn't like it wasn't any time to do anything I wanted to do. So let me sit this way so it looks like I'm talking to you. What's up, my dude?
What's going on, bro? How you been, man? This interactive thing though, it's pretty fire, man. And so we're cooking up some recipes for future content. That's what we're doing over here.
Basically. So yeah, there's a lot of shit that I want to do, but I just don't know exactly what to do. So yeah. I mean, and the requests, yes, everybody has requests, and I feel like I'm obligated to do certain requests and certain like if donos happen, but then like same time I don't want to give you a very brain fart not up to tier. Even think performance. Like I don't want to be over here bored and just like over here forcing myself to make content if I'm not really liking it. Like you're gonna see it, and it's just what it is.
And that's another reason why I started doing interviews, man, because like it brings the chat in and we get to do it live, and also I get to meet somebody and talk to them and really get to know them. Like I've made some really cool ass friends doing this, and we'll sit here for hours and just talk. you know, and this and doing the Let the Record Spin. I got another one with Jacksonville Joe. We do this thing called the Joint Reaction, where it's us two, like we join in to do the reaction, but we're also smoking a joint, like, you know, just to do some different shit. So like if you could get, you know, even if you're doing a reaction with another person and adding like a theme to it, it makes it fun. Like getting stoned is fun, you know. I love it.
Well,
so.
yeah, that's too. Like, I do want to. That's also why we're talking about the group of the reactors, but it's kind of hard. Like, none. That's another thing. Is like I don't know how to do the street like this. Like now I'm figuring it out. After this interview, I'm messing with it for sure.
Yeah, and Zoom lets you go as long as you want for free, man. You don't have to
how
have
it works.
No
like
credit card or nothing.
I was paying $50 a month for Restream, and that shit was doing all kinds of crazy shit. Man, fuck all that.
Yeah, I just use OBS and I fucking use Zoom. So, like when I do like something with multiple people, I'll open Zoom first, then I'll open my OBS and I'll put it where it's just doing the main screen, and I got my second screen over here showing all the analytics and shit.
Yeah, and that's one thing. I don't really look at the analytics too much. Like, I just let it go.
I just leave it open because mainly it usually, well, I got my shit fixed and now it always says excellent condition, like the stream is running.
The OBS little analytics. Yeah, I got that showing constantly.
No, the YouTube Studio.
Oh, I don't.
Because I'll pre-schedule all my shit, and when I go in, it'll show me a little preview box, and it'll have all the analytics in it, but it'll also tell me how my stream's running. And it used to always go, stream's not optimal, you know, all the time.
Yeah.
But now it always says excellent condition. So
I think before I upgraded to my PC, and like, because I built this PC I use now, just so I can edit. Before I did that, I set it to where like I don't have to deal with that, because I was like, man, this shit is fuck all that shit. Like, because I don't even have the YouTube window open, because like now I have 3 screens, but used to I had 1 screen. So like using OBS, 1 screen, like I would literally close everything, like minimize it, so I didn't even get to look at any of that shit.
Yeah, so, I was doing that for a while too, when I just had the 1 screen, and I think I've gotten so used to it that I don't even look at the YouTube, like if it's running good or not. Like, if it's glitching out, they'll tell me in the chat, like, okay, it's glitching. All right, let the glitch pass. Like, but I do watch like the when I'm live, like right now I'm recording, so it's not showing like the stream metrics on the OBS, but it'll show like down underneath. It'll show like green or red. It'll tell me like if I'm dropping frames or some shit. Yeah. So like I could see there like, oh, if something's fucking happening, I'm like, oh shit, something's happening. Yeah. But other than that, no. But like we were talking about, that is why we started that group. We're trying to get everybody together, but we just haven't really been able to figure out this whole life thing. And now that I've done this, I'm definitely gonna be figuring it out. We're gonna be getting this shit implemented for sure. Yes, sir. Because they could put like 20 motherfuckers in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
And I know, like we're all smaller streamers. We all have, or YouTubers. We all have 9 to 5s. So like time zones is different. But like, if we really gonna dedicate ourselves to this dream of ours to make our own living and content, we gotta suffer through it, bro. Go to work tired.
Look, my main goal is to eliminate, or at least drastically reduce, recording companies and radio stations.
Yeah, like they don't need all the rights, you know. Like,
right. I don't mind you having the rights to your own music, but look, you have to contact a fucking radio station, pay them $5,000 to play your song. You know what I'm saying?
And like I had that exact same conversation with one of my drummer homies, because like someone asked me about music and how I feel about it, and how I feel about paying for it, and I was like, why would I pay for music? It's free. Right. They're like, he was like, what the fuck do you mean? Have you ever tried to make a living off music? I was like, I actually do make beats, and I have some music on DistroKid. You know, like I got some shit out there, but like you got to understand, if I didn't hear your sound for free, how the fuck would I have found you? Right. Because I would never pay you just to hear your music.
The only people that I do support are the underground artists that don't have a website. You know what I'm saying?
Now, see,
and I'll buy your shit, you know?
Yeah, I came from the era of CD pushers. Yeah. That's different. I'm not talking about that. Now, if it's all digital and it's on the waves and shit like that, I'm not going to fucking pay for it. No.
But here's the thing. Like if I can't afford it, I'm still going to stream you so you can make money from them.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and he was like, "What do you mean it's free?" I was like, "Dude, like streaming services are free. Do you get paid off the ads?
Yeah.
I'm not. You're not charging me. If
Yeah.
I had to pay every time I listen to your song, I want to be fucking listening to your song.
Right. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't remember the last time I bought a CD from a CD store.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I buy CDs from people that like YouTubers and shit that are pushing their own music. I'll buy their CDs straight up so I can have a hard copy because I came from the era of the CD pushers.
We got Duran and NORAD. Yeah. We got my dude Fresh C buy his T-shirts and his albums and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always, and that's the thing is like, this right here is a local 13-year-old that has her own little store. So I don't wear big branded company shit. I wear my own brands, or you'll see me in my homies' brands.
Yeah, I'm usually in Walmart brands, but I feel
like
that's how we do.
I feel like I'm a billboard, and why am I putting on someone else's message? You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter how much I like it. Yeah, sometimes I'll be rocking my Inuyasha shirt because I grew up on Inuyasha and Dragon Ball Z and shit. That's my shit. So like I'll slip up and wear that every once in a while. But like
ain't nothing wrong with that though. I do have a nice Rick and Morty shirt I like to fuck with.
But going back to the CD pushers, the motherfuckers would literally go to, I don't know, Radio Shack, which is not around anymore, but buy the CDs, the blank CDs. They had to buy the CD burner, make the music, burn all the CDs. You know how long it took to burn a CD back in the day? Oh my God.
You know how many times, them pushers, man, they'd be at every gas station, dude. I'll be like, here's $5, boom.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And then they had to buy the little plastic case to put the CD in.
Yep.
Unless they're cheaping out and giving you the paper one. And then I'm talking shit. And then I'm talking shit to him about the paper one. I'm like, bro, you could have went the extra step to like make yourself look a little more professional with the plastic, dog. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, you're hurting yourself. I'm gonna give you your $5, but like, damn, dog.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And so like, I never heard his music, and sometimes I wouldn't even play those CDs, but I respected the hustle, the amount of time and effort he's putting into his trade to become his dream.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm definitely going to.
Yeah, I don't know how many $5 I dropped at the gas station, man.
Exactly.
For real.
Like when my homie kind of got into it on me, I was like, bros, and I explained it to him. I was like, it's the radio stations and the people that are using your music to get their names in front. That's who has to pay you, bro. And then once he started looking at it that way, he was like, bro, you're right. You're right. I was like, yeah. I was like, the fuck? Like, don't get mad at me because I said music's free. Now your performance is a different story.
Yeah, if I'm coming to show your show, I'll pay full price.
And that's where
I'm hitting the merch table.
I think that's where his mental was different. He didn't think about it like that. And then once I explained it to him that, he was like, oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I was like, something you recorded, you've already did the performance. If you're trying to spread yourself, you're going to give it to people for free.
Yeah.
So that they come to your concerts.
Yeah. Facts. And to your merch table. And they want to buy every piece you got.
And I was like, and if you really want to get full money on your music, don't release it to any streaming company. Create your own streaming company.
Yeah.
And put it on your own shit exclusively.
Yeah.
Like Tidal and what's the one that Joyner has?
Oh, he did that app, that Tully app.
Yeah, Telly. All that shit, all the music, everything is licensed through Telly. It's all his shit.
Yeah.
So like he owns everything.
Yeah. As he should, because when he was with Atlantic, they were kind of like, I wouldn't say they were shelving him, but they weren't really distributing his music like they should have been. When he got out of that Atlantic deal, he blew the fuck up. That shit was so fire to see, man.
My bad.
No, you good. I heard that puppy.
Yeah, them dogs are barking. I had to see what the hell was going on.
I know. I like.
Yes, facts. That's the real shakes. That's exactly like what I'm talking about. That's probably why my music taste is the way it is. Like I grew up more on underground hip hop. There was a few people that were mainstream, but that was before mainstream became what it is now.
Facts. I mean, I used to listen to all the big acts, back in the day. Tribe Called Quest, Public Enemy, all that shit. I remember
fucking when MTV was actually music television.
When they had music on that motherfucker. Video. Yeah.
Now it ain't no music. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Hell no. There's just like some underage chick pregnant and some motherfucking other crazy
They should change the name from music television to millennial television.
They could turn it into a drama network. Hell. The motherfuckers, dog.
Crazy, bro. It's crazy. But other than that, I mean, what you got planned for the future? Maybe you might spark some interest in me, make me have some ideas.
Hey man, right now I'm working on some stuff that doesn't pertain to music. I kind of like dabbling into a little bit of art shit too, but it's more like we take Hot Wheels, take them apart, strip all the paint off of them, uh, add some shit, take some shit off, make them 4x4s, lower them and shit, and then repaint them, put them back together, and we're gonna start racing them, and I want to
Ah,
incorporate the music into the racing and the building of them. Promote the
okay.
artist and
Yeah.
the artwork and shit like that.
I mean, my homie doesn't do anything about like that, but it's kind of similar the way he does his one wheel, his electric one wheels.
Oh,
He
nice.
puts a lot of like he last one he did, I think it was Clip Monster was one of his background songs. So like he promotes them, but he does like his vlog type thing.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as I can have a music be a part of what I'm doing, I'm all for it. If you want to set up like a time to do like a weekly recorded show or a weekly live show, we could do that, man. I mean,
I'm down. I mean, shit, we could do. I don't know about weekly because how I am with my schedule. I'm not
hell, we could
very
even do monthly or bi-weekly.
monthly might be best. We could do I don't know like current events or I don't know the drama of I don't know of like YouTube drama or what I don't know YouTube music drama or just I don't know. It doesn't matter anything that we really want to get into. Like what do the fans want to hear us talk about?
Yeah, definitely hit me on that IG and add me to that group, man. We definitely throw some ideas back and forth, no doubt.
Production side company. Uh, it's not really a production side company, but yeah, I guess so. I mean, I have been editing, so I mean, I don't think you were here earlier, Bakuna, but like I kind of spoke on how like I taught myself everything from YouTube, but I mean to go I guess a little bit in depth on how I edit. I most of my reaction editing came from like my inspiration came from me watching PewDiePie, which is totally not what the fuck reacting is. It's just the
Yeah.
way his editors edit is what I took inspiration from. And then from there, like me learning how to to manipulate my reactions and add VFX to my reactions, I started dabbling into real editing. And the only reason why I dabbled into the real editing is because Michael Bars reached out and was like, yo, have you ever done an animated video? And because he sees all my drawing, all my digital art that I've done for a lot of rappers like Screwface Sean. I've done a lot of covers and shit like that.
That's
So
dope.
he's seen that and he was like, have you ever done animation? And I said, I've never done it, but I'm down. Cause like you put a challenge in front of me, I'm ready for it. Like,
Straight up, straight up.
and I'm gonna, if I fail, I fail, but I'm gonna continue to try it until I get it. And I did it. And my first one, I believe, was How Could You by Michael Bars. Uh, Basically where he's talking to, it's a makeshift story. It's fictional, right? Or non-fictional. I don't remember which one's which, but it's fake. It's not a real story. He's talking about his
Fiction.
girlfriend cheating on him, and he's coming home early that day or whatever the fuck. So he's coming home with some flowers in his hands, and then shoots her, kills himself, and shit like that. So like, I did that edit. It was kind of like
Damn.
basic, the head bobbing and stuff like that. A little bit of movement, not too much. Like you could tell that I was still early in my stages of editing, which I still consider myself that I am, because with all the stuff that I've done, I still haven't touched After Effects, and that's where it really comes.
Okay.
But from there, like I got all the comments and I seen how well it did, and me watching it and all the people telling me how good it was, and they're like, dude, that's your first one ever, what the fuck. He was like, yo, you want to do this next one? And it was actually a diss track to Big Gat 10, I believe his name is. I'm so bad with names, it's bad. But what's it called? Is it not How Could You? But it's Brutal. It's called Brutal, and it's basically him coming at him. It's light work diss. So
Okay.
I put a lot more editing into it, a lot more sound effects, a lot more lightning. I literally just struggled and sat there and just learned Premiere Pro, like a little bit of editing here and there. And that's really what it is just failing, constantly failing and trying things and it not working, and it basically crashing my computer because I'm doing things wrong and shit like that.
Have you ever used DaVinci?
I that's like
I don't use
uh
DaVinci. I try to use it. It's very complex
yes,
to
and but
me.
that's the thing is like when I first started, like when Mungfu hooked me up with a computer and shit, he hooked me up with Final Cut, and I was using a bunch of iPhone shit, so it was all working well. Well, I ain't throwing him under the bus, but basically I was torrenting Final Cut and everything. So I was basically not, I didn't have licenses to anything.
Okay.
So me being a 9 to 5 poor dude that's still trying to get on YouTube, I was like, shit, what can I use that's free? Homegirl introduced me to DaVinci, which DaVinci is used by the mainstream like Hollywood. So like that's really
Yeah.
good shit.
Yeah.
Just learning how to use it. And me being somebody that came from Final Cut that barely knew Final Cut to that, I was like, huh, what right?
I
Did
did the
not work.
same thing, bro. I use
So
something that's less than Final Cut. I
I
use
went
the
from
shit that's like straight up kindergarten shit.
yeah, I went from there to iMovie or some shit, and then
Okay.
from iMovie to LumaFusion, and then I finally was like, yo, I might as well like spend the money and learn how to do this and do it right and use what everybody else uses. Because if I want to continue this and become somebody that like does a lot of collaborations with other YouTubers where like I have to edit my part and send it to them, I don't want them to get some file that doesn't open up in their program because it's not
Yeah.
formatted right. I want to use the professional shit.
Yeah.
So I settled with Premiere Pro, which is the leading standard. It's costs every month, $50 a month, but it's what everybody uses. I mean, I could use DaVinci. There's a select few that use DaVinci. I'm thinking about transferring back over to try to see how it works.
Yeah.
A lot of people use DaVinci solely for color grading, which is another fucking feat in itself that I'm still learning color grading. I've figured out how to get my lighting well enough to where I don't need to change my skin tones too much.
Yeah.
So like just there's a lot of things, but when color grading really comes into effect is when you go outside and do shoots. And then like going
Yeah.
back into the editing is H-Bomb blessed me and gave me my first real music video edit, and that was Witness. I don't know if you've seen it, but
No, maybe I don't know. They throw a lot at me. Some of the early stuff that wasn't copywritten before
no,
they got copywritten.
this one's definitely copywritten.
Okay, that man,
I
not
was
seeing it
even
yet.
I
I
was
know I
even
got a
blocked.
couple of them on the to record list.
I was even blocked, but you can hit up H-Bomb. He'll release it. Like he's cool
Oh,
as fuck
okay.
about it. Just be humble. Like, cause me and him talking, that's one thing that I had to put the message out there to other reactors.
Yeah.
Artists do not need to remove the blocks or
I
the
usually don't
copyright
even
claims.
ask.
They do not need to. It's
Yeah.
not like something they have to do.
Yeah.
If they do it, that's out of the kindness of their heart.
That's facts.
Thank them. Don't just say bet.
No,
Aight,
no,
cool.
no. Yeah.
No, tell them thank you.
No, I
Just
appreciate
simple,
you.
simple grammar that your parents probably forgot to teach you, but
No, the only thing that the only thing that I've ever is when I first started reacting, and Jackson Pierce came to me and asked me to react to a song, and then it got copyright claim, and I was like, hey, bro, I'm not sure why this is telling me copyright claim. Is it okay, to get it taken care of? And he's like, it's not me, it's whoever owns
yeah.
the beat. And I'm just like, oh, okay, no problem. And so
And that
from that day forward, I don't even ask artists, hey, can you
and
remove this?
that's another thing
know.
is like I don't usually ask the artist if it's copyright claimed. If it's copyright claimed, I dispute it and it goes to their team anyway. And
Yeah.
if I'm big enough in their eyes, they'll release it. And usually if it's like UMG, which is crazy, like I've disputed almost every UMG, and only select artists like that have a smaller team will actually revoke my dispute. If it's like BTS or somebody that's big, their team is so flooded with shit all the time that they don't even see it within the 30 days. So it usually gets
Right.
revoked within the 30 days, and I get all the escrow back to me anyway. So
Oh,
if it's just claimed, I don't care. I'll dispute it, which I really want to make some merch that's directed towards reactors. Basically tell them to grab your balls and dispute. Like, don't,
hey,
don't be a
that's
vagina.
good, man.
Because people think that once you dispute, like you're entering legal terms, you're not into any kind of legal contract yet. You're literally just disputing their claim on you.
Okay.
If they say that their claim stands and you believe that you have content on it, like literally that you didn't rip anything off or whatever the fuck, or if you really have licensing for this shit,
Yeah.
then it goes into
Illegal.
court.
Okay.
That's when the next page comes in and you have to get legal advice and all of that shit. That's when it becomes legal.
Yeah.
Before then, it's just a dispute.
Yeah.
You have 50 chance. Usually, sometimes if it's a bigger artist, you got like 90% chance that it's going to go the 30 days. You're not going to get any money on it till escrow comes back on it. You know what I'm saying? Which will be the next month, which is whatever. I mean, shit, you barely get like a penny on the fucking 1,000 views or some shit like that.
Right.
I don't know what it is anymore. Like, I can't tell you. I haven't looked at my analytics in forever. But so like, I don't ask them unless it's an artist I know and it gets blocked. So if it gets blocked, I'm definitely going to hit up the artist that I know. But if it's some bigger artist that I don't even know, I'm just going to do what I did on the BTS video. And I'm just going to put my logo over it and turn the opacity down to where you can still see it.
Okay.
But getting back into the editing thing, H-Bomb blessed me. He hit me up, said, yo, you want to do this video? And this is right after he signed with Sony Records. So my first music video was sent into Sony Records. So like, I get chills every time I think about it. Like, that's just fucking crazy. And that's like to get it out there. I didn't charge H-Bomb crazy amounts. That's the homie. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. If anything, he gave me a chance. I charged him $100.
That's
so
fine.
it is what it is, you know?
Hey, you're both happy though. That's
going into the future. I'm definitely going to be charging a lot more because that shit took like 8 days.
Yeah, right.
All day, 24 hours type shit. But from there, like, he blessed me, and I really wish that I was like in contact before he shot the video, because a lot of editing, a lot of people don't realize, but it goes into the filming before the hand. The editor is literally only stuck with what you give him. If you want something that's impossible because you didn't shoot it correctly, it's never gonna happen. And I'm only speaking on that because you could see in my video there's a couple spots that I'm not really happy with just because of what I had to accomplish. And I probably could have made them better knowing more shit that I know now. Yeah. But at the time being, I did my best, and I had to do little tricks like take B-roll cuts of him where he was literally listening to, like, setting up and listening to the videographer. So I had to cut the videographer's voice out, let him, like, he's standing there because that's basically him talking to his shadow. His shadow's speaking in a different light portal. It's him talking to his past self or his younger self. It's a very, like, I'm older now. You don't want to see my younger self because I'm savage here, but I'm not here type shit. So he's talking to himself, and there's parts in the chorus where it's the younger self speaking. So he's not supposed to be talking, only the shadow. Well, they didn't shoot it where he was standing there looking at the shadow, at the hole, the light hole. He wasn't just, there was none of that. There was like the one part where the camera dude was talking to him, setting it up. So he was standing there, and then he's like, okay, you're good. And then he moves back like this. So you can see part of it where he goes, because I had to put it in there, slow it down, and then re-reverse it so it would line up with the whole verse. So that way it would link. And then the shadow part, he didn't do it all on one take. The camera dude was moving it, was doing different takes. I had to like split it and then overlap it to where, like, this time he said this part of the chorus, and this part of the chorus that comes right after this one, he's speaking it now. So like you could see it's like popping in it, kind of like how this thing is doing it. It's popping in and out. You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because I can imagine that's being fucking extremely difficult trying to get video and audio to match up.
Oh,
with
that
all
in
the
itself,
cuts.
That in itself is the feat. And like I learned early on that you line up everything first, all of the audio, everything, all of the video, everything. It even doesn't matter if it's like 5 hours long. You line everything up, then you look and you sync it. If you can't sync it with the program, which Premiere Pro, thank God, has it, and sometimes it works. Depends on how many tracks you have. You can select them and automatically sync them, and it's oh my God, thank God.
That's fire. Right?
Sometimes it doesn't work though, and it's off, and you hear like a triple or it's the mouse moving and some shit. So you got to literally go in and move it second by second by second. So that part is a feat in itself, and usually that takes about like 4 hours in itself, just lining everything up and getting the audio synced, and then going into the chops. So like when people watch all these videos, even reacts, like my reactions, I went from editing my video from 10 minutes for an edit because I literally did one take, didn't care about any edit, no chopping, no nothing.
Yeah.
And I put it together and I sent it an editor, encoded it and put it on YouTube. Yeah. It took me like 30-40 minutes in whole to make the whole video. Yeah. Now it takes me about 4 or 5 hours because I actually dedicate myself to make good content in edits, like make my edits work.
Yeah.
I pre-think, like, yes, it's a reaction, so I don't know what the song is, but I pre-think about what I could and can't do for my edits. So like, if I'm gonna, my intro is usually where I do a lot of my edit because I have so much freedom there, you know?
Yeah.
So like, that being said, if you're shooting a music video, you're an artist, and you have somebody else that's going to be an editor, or your photographer, your a videographer isn't the editor.
Yeah.
Let the editor know every move you're going to do. Let him put his insight on the shots beforehand, and you guys discuss what you're trying to accomplish before you even shoot. Because sometimes it's not going to work out with what you give him because you didn't shoot it right, and then you're going to have to go out. Different lighting, different time of day. It's never going to be the exact same lighting as it was before unless you're in a controlled environment.
Right.
You might not even get the right angle. You know how hard it is to set a camera in the right spot and be in the right spot again and get yourself moving in the right spot? That shit's hard as hell. So
it sounds like a ton of work. That's for damn sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let the editing artist know and let him in on everything beforehand, because otherwise you're just giving him something to like put a puzzle together with pieces that don't match, and he has to like fill in the gaps with random fucking special sauce. Like it is what it is, you know. Like, and that video did really good. I'm super impressed with myself for doing it, how well it came out, but I still have my gripes with parts of it, and it was really out of my hands. And that being said, I'm not downing H-Bomb or anything, even though he has so much experience. It's more the videographer not being on his toes and knowing what he wanted to accomplish before he shot the video. Yeah.
See, Shakes just said it. Going over storyboards are key.
It's key.
It's facts.
And keeping the guy that's going to be the final hands on it in the loop is the best. But also, he reached out to me way after the fact. He already had me in mind. He was like, bro, I'm going to use you type shit. And like, he blessed me. So like, there wasn't a negative experience. It was, if anything, the best experience for me, because I learned a lot having something so hard to do, because I had to figure out things and what not to do in the future. Yeah. So like I said, failures are the best lessons. So
that's fire.
If anything, I had the best experience messing with a failure that turned out to be a positive, and it wasn't a failure. That was a champion. That shit was great, bro.
That's what's up. Hell yeah, man.
So yeah, if you do react to it, it's gonna be blocked, but hit up H-Bomb, he'll remove it.
Oh, absolutely, man. Most of the times, like I said, I just did two videos the other day. I did 4 videos, and two of them were copywritten, 2 of them weren't. So I figure, I'll do these, and I always just leave the copyright. I don't even mess with it. So maybe I'll start fucking with it now that you let me know a little bit more.
A copyright, it's not too much, there's a few. It's when it gets blocked, that's when I'm more or less like, okay, I got to reevaluate what I got to do here. Okay. And that being said, I got to start scheduling my videos out where I record them and then I upload them hidden, so that way I can see all the copyrights and shit beforehand, because it does take effect when like I'm telling all the people in my chats and on my DMs and shit that I'm about to drop this video, and then I drop it and it's blocked and they can't see it at all. It's like, I dropped it, but they're like, where?
Yeah. I do take requests and stuff, but most of the time I just kind of like, if somebody's like, hey, can you do a recorded video to this? I'll be like, yeah, I'll put it on my recorded.
See, that's where I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but like, that's where I'm thinking I'm getting to. But like, I'm thinking I'm going to do more requests during live streams. That way I have more freedom. And then if I like the artist, I'll write it down and I'll be visiting them later on pre-recorded videos.
That's kind of exactly what I do.
Also, hey, the Real Shakes, thank you, my G, for the sub.
Absolutely, you know what I mean? That's love. That's real love right there. Shake's a good dude, man.
Hey, babe, what are we getting for dinner? She got quiet.
Hey, I had some mom's spaghetti,
Bros, man, let's get in on that, bro. Like, literally, I seen that shit on Instagram, and I thought it was fake, dog. I was like,
I thought it was fake, too, bro. I thought somebody photoshopped Eminem at the drive-thru window or something.
Who in the hell did this? this? Yo, this shit is so good. And then like I started seeing videos of people going there. And I was like, wait. This is real? This is real?
Right?
Oh no. I damn near want to get a ticket to go down to Detroit to give me some goddamn spaghetti. Shit.
Facts.
Like just to have the experience. Fuck.
I didn't have M's mom's spaghetti. I had my mom's spaghetti, but mom's spaghetti is mom's spaghetti, right?
Yeah. But like, I was just like, bro, I was blown away, dog.
Hey, I totally thought somebody photoshopped his ass in there.
Dog, I was like, who the fuck did this, bro? You're a genius. This is so great. And I was like, Eminem's laughing at it, and then come to find out he's behind it.
Right?
Bruce
said, I'm trying to get to my spaghetti.
This is so like their editing, dog. The editing was so old school that it caught everybody's eye, dog. It was that old school fucking 90s style, like janky
VHS
as fuck.
quality.
Janky as fuck, but it was so much gold. I was like, dude, this shit's so gold. Like, I had someone to ask me, she's like, you should react to this. And I was like, it's fake. What are you talking about? That shit's fake as fuck. Someone made that shit. Nope.
And speaking of things like that, I did react to. It was Tech Nine's when he releases Caribou, and
Caribou.
He's got it in cans now. He made a commercial for that, and I was like, I'm reacting to it. That shit got copyright. I was like, fuck it, I don't care. That shit was fire. Yeah, Tech
Nine, bro.
Hey,
that full shit.
Hey, he got a whole production company.
I'm gonna tell you a background story about Tech Nine. Well, there's two of them actually. So, he come to Vegas, quite often. He'd be out here rapping and shit. And you know how he's independent. He only rocks around with like, his 5 dudes or whatever the fuck. Well, this fool, I forgot what mall it was. I'm a skateboarder at the time. I think it was Galleria. To the Galleria or the Meadows.
We got a Galleria
I'm not sure.
out here too.
I'm not sure which one it was, but I'm skating through it, which I'm not supposed to, security guards and shit, but like I'm skating through it and I see a crowd of people, which that's why the security guards ain't fucking with me because they're all over there fucking with them, right? They're surrounding Tech Nine, I come to find out, right? Because I kind of see he's short. He ain't tall. That motherfucker's short, right?
That's why
so
I
kind of see him,
hair.
and I seen this is what I see: shiny head and his fucking beard, right? And this is when he still had the mohawk. Bro.
Yeah.
So I seen the side of his head was shiny, right? And I was like, what the fuck? And then I heard someone, what they do? They said something, but it clicked in my head, and I was like, that's Tecanino over there, right? So I did fanboy for like 2.5 seconds, but then I was like, the real me checked myself, said, the fuck you doing, right? To go over there and push through everybody and say what's up, dap them up and keep them pushing, right?
Yeah.
That's what my mentality went straight to that. So that's exactly what I did. That fool looked at me like, and I heard him as I was walking by. He goes, I like that fool.
Hell yeah.
Because literally I pushed through the crowd. Everybody's all taking pictures. And I said, what up, Tech? Dapped him up because boop and kept it pushing, and he just was like,
I did fanboy out on Terrell Owens though. When I met him in a bar. He was leaving San Francisco to go to Philadelphia, and he was having a going away party, and he was up in the VIP, and they were just letting people back in the VIP sitting at the bar. And I'd walk up to him, I said, T.O., man, you the fucking man, dog. Hey, can I get that signature? And he hit me on my back. And then, that was about it. But other people, like, I've met, I'm just like, yo, man, you doing your thing, man. I appreciate what you do. Like, I met Joyner Lucas. I could have totally fucking fanboyed on that motherfucker, dude.
I mean, there's levels to fanboying and doing certain things, and like there's certain times for it. Like if you paid to go to a concert, and like that's part of it. Like they're paying, like that's their job to meet and greet. Yeah. But like this fool was out and about shopping. He's not getting paid to see nobody, do nothing. He literally let people in through his security to take pictures. So he's already doing a humble thing, and everybody's doing crazy and doing all this extra shit. And, as a human being, that's got to get old real quick, pictures flashing on you all the time. Like
I never fanned on anybody like that ever again, but T.O. was like, I don't know, man. Like, I love football. I love the 49ers. I love some Jerry Rice, but I never got to meet him, so I got to meet T.O., and I was just like, it just took over, dude. It was fucking weird.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens, you know what I'm saying? But like it,
cause I was like so fucking like, yo, I just met T.O. That shit was fire. I got his autograph, and he was lining up like all these chicks, dude, to go back to his now empty mansion, you know what I'm saying, and party. He's like, you guys want to go? And I look back at my dude, and he's my ride. He's like, I got to go to work in the morning. I'm just like, yo, that's fucked up.
Taking the bus.
I wish I could have, but I couldn't even pay the $50 for the fee on the fucking VIP. My dude was like, I'll pay it. I was like, dude, that's fucking dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then like I didn't meet him the second time. It's not like I actually met Tech. Like I've also done some artwork for Tech through Screwface. So like,
oh, that's dope.
Like, I don't know. Can I show? No, it's behind the door. I can't really show it. But I went to a concert, and this is when I was running around with all the Juggalo fools, and they weren't opening for them. They were opening for another concert, which was like right next to it at the House of Blues out here in Hard Rock.
Okay.
Or I think it was House of Blues. I can't remember. The Joint at Hard Rock. So there's hella people online, and me the whole week they're telling me, get your ticket to Tech 9 right after our show. We're going to Tech 9. Get your ticket. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll get it there. Right? Dumbass. I see that line, bro, and then I see the thing. It said sold out, and I was like, oh fuck, right? So basically, I'm outside the line. I'm talking to them. I'm like, yeah, bros, I'm just gonna go because I can't get in unless I can sneak in somehow. Right when I say if I can sneak in somehow, between people walking through the line, right, on the other rail, I see this dude throw a staff shirt down like he was hot or some shit. He took it off and threw it on the rail. I hopped over that bitch real quick into the line and grabbed the shirt and put it on, and I walked around the back.
Damn.
Right, on the outside of the rails, and my homies looked at me like, what the fuck's going on? And I was like, I'll see you inside. Push right in. They just seen the staff shirt, didn't even ask me no questions, just let me walk in. Once I got in, I took the staff shirt off and I was in there. Right. And that's when Ariola, that motherfucker stopped the show, put on spotlights to see titties. Bro, He was like, on the count of 3, every time I see areolas, I want to see some titties. He was like, 1, 2, 3, whoo. Aerial, and he's spotlighting a bitch. And he spotlighted a bitch. And he spotlighted a bitch. I was like, God damn, titty everywhere.
There's so many titties.
Yeah, it's like, there's one of the best. He's one of the best performers I've ever seen.
I never got to see Tech live. I've only seen him on video live, which would be a treat. But I have been to many ICP shows with Twisted and Blaze and all them. And that's some of the funnest concerts I've ever been to.
Those concerts do look hella fun. I had, a gathering ticket a long time ago, and like things happened where I was like not going to be able to travel to go there. And I had like the 2 tickets, and I ended up just giving it to one of the homies and blessed his ass. I spent like $1,000 or some shit on that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blessed his ass. And bro, he said he had the funnest like week of his life type shit, bro.
Oh, the gathering?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit will be fire. I've never been able to go to the gathering.
Tech, I guess Tech is doing his own type of little gathering thing now. So
that's what's up. I see Slipknot was too, bro. I seen that video you posted.
Everybody should be doing that. Everybody should be doing that, dog. Yeah. If you got a big enough fan group, like do a whole gathering with them. It doesn't have to be literally a gathering. You just call it like, I don't know, Woodstock or fucking Slipknot stock. I don't fucking know.
Well, what they have? It was called Knot Fest or something like that.
Yeah, see,
and actually Tech was there because Rue recorded it.
Tech is very influenced with everything, bro. He does rock, rap, soul, all that shit.
That's another reason why I like him so much, because he fucked with everybody, and I fuck with everybody. Like we were talking about, what types of music we like before we recorded, and I was talking about how hip hop is my main, but I also love classic rock, Motown, rock and roll, country, and shit like that. So
the music, like I said, my grandma and them were like Hell's Angel people. So like I grew up on fucking like Stevie Ray Vaughan and shit like that, and like still to this day,
Ted
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, fire, dog.
That shit, man.
Nico in the house. What's up, Nico? Good to see you, my dude.
What we going for dinner?
I hope everybody in the SGR crew's having a great time hanging out with me and Lumberjack.
What's up, Nico?
And thank you again, Big Kahuna, for setting this up, man, because this dude is fire. Man. He's a good dude, man. We getting along. We having a great conversation, man. I couldn't ask for anything better, man. And we're also talking about working together, so that's what's up.
Shit, bros. But what my girl came in here and said something about food, and I totally forgot what we was talking about.
Hey, food like that squirrel. For real.
But we gonna get food. We gonna. What time is it? 7:18. Did you want to go to? I can't even think of the name right now. I can't think of the barbecue.
Korean barbecue, Jen?
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Korean barbecue. I'm not paying. What are you talking about? Here's $150 in the check that I still haven't been able to cash because my bank isn't letting me.
You better figure it out.
YouTube should have paid me today too, but that won't show up till Monday.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We will get paid till tomorrow.
So yeah, but shit. What were we talking about? I was talking about the gathering and Tech 9 and all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tech is dope. Meeting Tech.
It's just it's so refreshing to see people taking underground music so seriously,
Bros. And like we were saying about music before, like I said, Lil Wayne's one of my favorite artists. And when people were like, "Oh, Lil Wayne, Tech 9 is so different," you do know that Tech 9 and Lil Wayne have songs together, right?
Tech got a song with everybody.
He got song together, right?
He literally got a song with everybody. You talk about a rock dude, he got Corey Taylor. He got fucking Surge from fucking what's that band? I forget, man. Why I forget? Sugar. What was that?
Hey Nico, thank you, my G.
What was that shit?
Baby Liddy. Hey, I just be myself. I try to do me and just have fun. Oh,
Yeah.
Crypt dropped something. That's one thing. I haven't looked at Crypt for a minute, and that really goes to like, I'm a very loyal person. So like, when I say Screwface kind of started me, like I even though I'm not biased and I can't be biased being a reactor, I kind of tend to stay away from certain things because my loyalty, as he's like a homie. He's not just some dude on YouTube that I know. Like I actually know he's been to my house. Like when he comes into town, I'm the one that hooks him up with sex. Like what the fuck? So like that's what it is. So like why I have Crips music over here. Like
hell yeah, boy. Cute Kahuna, this Jedi never fails. You underestimate my powers.
Crypt got a little handwritten. Can't even see it.
Hold on, I'm gonna take it off. Hold on, I'll take it off that.
Oh, and the light too. But it's a handwritten letter from Crypt. You know what I'm saying? It says, my man, thank you for getting the album, homie. Just got my hat the other day from you. Because when I met him in California at Quedeca and Screwface and Crips and Flats concert, I gave them all hats. Like, I don't think kind of like this. I made these, I drew these and then I made them into patches,
nice.
Put them on hats and beanies and shit. So I gave them all hats and beanies, and I guess Crip left it. He through all that craziness, he left it in the backstage. Here's one of the hats.
Nice.
So, and this one's actually signed by Crypt, Quedeca, and Screw. So this is from the concert.
That's what's up.
So I gave him all one, and I guess he forgot it, and it was a Crash Bandicoot one, and he loves Crash Bandicoot, so he was like really sad. He sent me a DM about it, so I sent him another one, just randomly sent it to him. So when he sent me this, he sent me that letter talking about how he got his hat. So like I'm still friendly with Crypt. It's nothing against Crypt. It's just as he knows, I'm a loyal person, and he's a loyal person. Even though like he is, I want the community to come together as a whole, but sometimes that's not gonna happen in certain cases, So I still have his music and everything. I still support him. I just haven't really peeped out any of his new music on like reacting. So yeah. That being said, I just seen Crypt in the Nico was talking about it.
Yeah, he just sent that DM over to me so I could throw it on the list. Because every once in a while we'll get
reaction with Sack and Lumberjack right now. Shoot, we gotta get food when we plan on going.
And we could work something out in the future. Actually, absolutely. I want to keep you from food, man.
Yeah,
As a big dude, I know how important that shit is.
It's 7:22 right now. We'll go till like 7:30, so we got about 9 minutes or so,
right.
8 minutes.
That sounds good to me, man.
Close
absolutely.
out, talk about some shit. What else would you like to know? Anybody in the comments want to know anything?
Yeah, what you got out there,
But
SGR crew?
we're definitely gonna do a couple reactions together. We're gonna be talking about some stuff.
Yeah.
My voice is going. I haven't talked this long in a minute.
We can do like a monthly show or a bi-weekly show or something whenever we can get the time to hook up. And the good thing is we're in the same time zone, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm. That's the one thing with the Reactor group is we're not all in the same time zone.
Yeah.
That's like what I was saying is like if we're all really dedicated to this, you know, we go to work tired.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean,
Like,
I done told people that live in Australia, if I need to wake up at 2:30 in the morning to do an interview, I'm waking up at 2:30 in the morning to do an interview.
like,
you know,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
And like all my jobs, even like my 9 to 5 right now that I'm kind of not working right now because shit's happening, and all my side jobs, they all know that I do YouTube and I'm an artist and I make videos. I do other than just my own videos. I edit people's shit. So
Yeah.
they know that like I have my own dream job going that like they really can't compete with. Doesn't matter how much they're paying me for it, unless like I really need to pay my rent that month or some shit like that.
Right.
You know?
So, yeah, because you know how hard it is to find a fucking handyman these days?
So like
people don't know how to use hammers and shit.
I basically get out of work a lot if I need to. So like if I have some shit scheduled, I'll straight up tell them like, yo, I got shit scheduled today. I'm not coming in.
That's dope. They give you the leeway to be able to pursue that too, man.
Well, like this all came to fruition after COVID because like my main job got taken from me from COVID. I was literally doing like, I don't know, 80 hours a week as a carpenter. I work in the trade show industry. So CES and all that shit, all the big names. So I've worked with Sony before this music shit. So like doing that kind of shit where I can't like I sign contracts where I can't talk about what I'm building and shit like that.
Yeah.
I would do rush jobs where like these companies will literally wait like a week before they sign a job and we didn't build anything yet, right? And it could be a crazy ass massive fucking booth, right?
Yeah.
All custom, because I'm a custom bench carpenter, custom cabinet display carpenter is what you would call me.
Okay.
So we would literally charge them crazy amounts of money, and then I'd be doing overtime all day, every day. I've done 24-hour shifts and shit before that. Yeah. So like I had a really good job, right? So YouTube was like a little side thing I was doing here and there. It wasn't anything I was dedicating myself to. My art was a side thing too. I was doing that on because like I hate breaks. Like I hate my working mentality is like after 2 hours of working, you're barely getting, you just now got focused. You're in the zone now, right? It took you that hour and a half to get there, right? To get everything situated, get ready, like boom, right? And then in America, it's every 2 hours you take a break. So every 2 hours, you're on sitting down for 15 minutes. What I would do, because I'm a carpenter and we threw away a lot of scrap, I would take the scrap and do art with it. And I would like do cutouts, like kind of like this one back here and shit. I do cutouts on my breaks. So like my 15 minutes or my lunch break, I'm working. Everybody looked at me crazy, but that's just how my body is. And I you know, the moving body stays moving type shit. So COVID hit.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna keep going. COVID hit, took my job out, which I was getting paid hella good money. Me and my girlfriend were both getting paid good money. We could do whatever the fuck we wanted. YouTube wasn't really anything that I was dedicating myself. It was cool. I was doing it, whatever. COVID hit. I was at home. All I did was YouTube. YouTube started popping. I actually seen something in YouTube. I was like, yo, I can do this. Yeah. Then it led into all these relationships that I've made, all this editing, all this experience. And then now it's like, yo, this is really what I want to fucking do. Like work is whatever. I don't want to build work for someone else's dream, because that's what it is when you're going to 9 to 5. You're working someone else's dream.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So I'd rather put all that effort into my own dream. Mm-hmm. Now I know I'm still in the sacrifice stage where there's times I'm going to have to sacrifice my time to go and work for someone else.
Yeah.
But since it was COVID came and they needed the help, which technically I'm a carpenter still, I still do carpenter work, but it's more side work. Now I'm a cultivator. Is that what you call it? I grow weed legally for Nevada.
Nice.
So, and it's a garden, so it's whatever. And when they hired me, they needed help, and I know why they needed help, because they fucking slack over there. But I came in with a stipulation of I do all this shit. I'm gonna take time off. This is what it is. Even though it says it in their little rule book that you can't have 2 jobs, you can't dedicate. And I was like, this ain't gonna fly if you want me here. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So. And needless to say, they pay me $16 an hour. Going from $25 an hour with overtime is like,
Yeah.
So
I can feel you on that.
I was like, yeah, I'm dedicating myself to YouTube more. So like I came in with that stipulation, and the people I do a lot of my side work for, like my best friend that lives right here, he owns this house that I rent from. he owns a business that almost got taken out from COVID, so that's why he basically rents a room for me. But it more or less he just lowered the rent on me.
Okay.
So like, yeah, that's the type of person I am. I'm loyal and I'm very with my people's type shit. So like that goes into the whole reacting. Sometimes I'm not going to react to people because of certain situations, But COVID took that shit out. So that's why I'm on YouTube so hard now. And my job is second to me. I don't care really about my job too much. And I'm so blessed that I got my girlfriend right here standing off camera that doesn't want to be here, but she's seen that and seen so much potential in me that she's more or less dedicated to do anything that she can to help me. And if that means like right now, since I haven't been working for the past almost a month now, that I haven't had really much money coming in. I have my few side job money and then my YouTube money, which that takes every month, and then that's
it fluctuates like crazy.
It's everywhere. Yeah, and then like so basically, as you can say right now, I'm the house bitch. I clean the house and I make my videos.
Hey, so. But that's all a part of that responsibility that worker.
It's a give and take.
That love. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand.
She knows that and I manifest it every day that this is gonna go super far. I'm gonna be something big, and if it's not like something huge, crazy big, it'll be big enough to where I'll be able to be well. We'll be well off.
Yeah. So. At least comfortable enough to pay the bills and eat, man. I mean,
exactly. And when I say well off, doesn't mean rich. That means
that's the well off part.
And I'm happy doing whatever the fuck I'm doing. If that means that I still have to stream till I'm fucking 80 and I'm happy doing it, I'm fucking happy doing it.
Hey, I've seen some old ass reactors, man. Like old, like 70, 60, 70 years old. I'm just like,
what's funny
dude.
is it's because older people are starting to get into hip hop and looking at us reactors, and then now these older dudes are like, yo, I can target that demographic, which is super smart, dog.
Straight up.
Like you're gonna get the older people because they're gonna listen to your insight more because they relate to you.
Right, and we all have different stories if we ever listen to the same song.
Shit, and by the way, you guys, I know I look hella young. I don't know, how old do you think I look?
I'd say probably in your early 30s.
Okay, he's right though. He said early 30s. That's right.
Okay, nice.
Because a lot of people still say I look like I'm in my 20s, especially if I shave my mustache.
I can see late 20s.
Some people say I'm like ID me and shit still. So like
I thought you were going to say 40s.
I come from the era of like motherfuckers rewinding their shit with that was the very beginning of my life because they're still doing mixtapes, okay?
Yeah.
So like I am older, I'm just not that old. So like when people out of older generation look at my videos, they're not gonna relate to me as much as someone that's in my age group or looks up to me, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's surprising? I look over my analytics and I see 18 to 25 and 26 to 32, and I'm like, that's cool, man.
It doesn't. It's weird. It doesn't work the opposite way. Like younger people will always look to an older person because their knowledge. They're older. They've got, especially someone that's like really trying to learn. They realize that older people have been here. They have life experience.
Yeah.
That being said, someone that's older, especially looking at me, they're gonna like, this dude know what the fuck he's talking about.
But there are some younger reactors that do older hip hop that I like to watch that because. And
I've been starting to look at that a little bit more, and it's kind of daunting because a lot of those get blocked. But it's what it is.
Yeah, it's all mainstream shit. Yeah, Jive Records and fucking everything.
Shoot. Well, we already went 1 minute over.
Yep, we there, man. We don't want to piss off the missus. That's for sure.
Hey, stop it. Can you hear that? Is the audio on?
I can hear it through your headphones.
We got nothing but respect for you, girl. We will get you in that restaurant real quick. Shit. Hey, for real, Lumberjack, man. Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure meeting you, man. Hit me on the IG and add me to that group, man. We'll definitely start some stuff, dude, and get some cool content on the platform, man.
Yeah, sure. We'll definitely be doing more. Shout out to Big Kahuna. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but thank you, my G. My first interview, like I was talking about earlier, I didn't release it because I felt hella awkward in that shit. So, this one was definitely a way better experience. Shout out to you.
I appreciate that, man. We just try to make it like a friendly conversation over here, man. And I'm glad. 2.5 hours. That's amazing, bro. Thank you.
Okay, Nico, I'm gonna answer this for you. How did I come up with my name? Well, I kind of went over that with him earlier, but
fire ass story.
Basically, out here in Vegas, about 4 or 5 years ago, the weed industry wasn't as big as it is now. It was barely becoming legal. So like basically what legal was still illegal. Like I literally paid about $1,000 in total for everything to get my marijuana card. So I was legal to have my shit, right? And why I smoke weed is because I have ADHD and I have ADD. Both diagnosed. My girlfriend hates me when I don't smoke. She tells me to fucking smoke, otherwise I get crazy, right? That's why my brain is But so me and my homies, we before YouTube and carpentry, I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit something. I was a hustler, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you everything I did, but I was a hustler, and me and my homies kind of set up these underground, how would you say, pop-up parties. I'm not telling you everything. That's actually the name we called it, Las Vegas pop-up parties, which was actually in one of the papers. So it is what it is. I ain't gonna. It's been about 5. I ain't incriminate nobody, but basically what it was is I got a whole bunch of my inner circle hustlers within the community to buy space for me because I was renting out like a warehouse, or we would rent out. Well, the warehouse was a go-kart track. So basically, we had to deal with the go-kart track because they were failing in the business. That we would bring thousands of people in, right? Because they're gonna buy weed, but they're also gonna buy time at the go track, which basically they're them buying the ticket to enter is them buying the ticket for the go track. That's how we worked it for them.
Nice.
So that they were making money, we were making money, everybody was happy, right? So basically what it was is I was very abundant in marijuana. So I always had so much weed, right? And I went from smoking swishers when I was younger to upgrading and becoming a backwood dude because everybody's, you know, how backwoods is now, right? Yeah. Well, I fell into the craze. Well, me and my homies, all we did was smoke backwoods. And it got so competitive between each other that we would roll these backwoods and literally compare and talk shit to each other. It was from it being straight, shut up Siri, from it being straight and smokable, and if it ran or whatever, to now it has to stand up and it has to be completely symmetrical all the way down, and it can't run and all this other crazy. Like we came up with so many stipulations, it was fucking nuts, right? And mind you, we're doing this around thousands of people, and then we'd even have after parties where nobody was selling anything. It was just everybody was coming and smoking and chilling, right? And we're doing this, talking shit in front of everybody. Like we would take over a couch and a table, like 7 of us, right? Just take it over, right? So like we're like all of a sudden the attention's on us because we're having like our own competition
right
about rolling these blunts and talking shit to each other, right? And my last name is Hvsh, H-A-S-H. That is like my legal last name. So that's where the HVSH comes from. But YouTube wouldn't let me use H-A-S-H. So I flipped the A upside down for V, and it works for video as well because I make videos, you know what I'm saying? But so we didn't give ourselves the name Lumberjacks. They gave us Lumberjacks because we chop woods. We chop backwoods. We're chopping backwoods. Well, it became such a competition that now we were charging other people to let us judge them in a fucking competition to roll backwoods for a prize of like, I don't know, $100 or an eighth or something stupid, right? So we went from that to where we're the Lumberjacks to Lumberjack. I'm not going to say their names, but Lumberjack Mike and Lumberjack whatever his nickname is, and Lumberjack fucking Charizard. Trying to think of just names off the top of my head. And my name is Hvsh, and was my nickname from when I was like 16 because, you know, weed's cool and around all of our friends, right? So I just took it on. It's my legal name. It's a nickname now. They call me Hvsh. Anybody that knows me calls me Hvsh. My girlfriend calls me Hvsh or Babe. Like nobody calls me by my name unless I'm in trouble or some shit, right? So if you in the comments call me by my first name, I think I'm in trouble every time I read that shit. So like, okay,
right?
So it only worked out that Lumberjack Hvsh. And when I went on YouTube, I tried to literally just make my channel name H-A-S-H because I was like, I'm gonna be like I want my own name. I want to be me. Like I'm not gonna make some character name. Well, that didn't work. YouTube was like, nah, it's marijuana. So then I put V. Well, there's an artist or 2 artists, 3 or some shit that have the HVSH, little HVSH or some HVSH. I don't know exactly, right? So I was like, well, fuck. Only way I can take that away from anybody to have Hvsh as their name is if I get big enough and then I legally trademark my name and then they can't fucking use it. Yeah. So that's in the works. That's in the works. Just let you know. But I was like, well, let's see. Lumberjack. Lumberjack Hvsh. I put that into the Google. All I seen was breakfast foods. I was like, I can compete with breakfast food all day. Lumberjack HVSH. Because I didn't even want to attempt to put the A because I already knew YouTube was going to say, that's marijuana affiliated. Right. And I was like, well, there's channels that are dedicated to smoking and shit and review weed and all this other shit.
They might not be monetized. I go live.
They might not be monetized all the time, but like I'm no, like why would I do all that effort and not fuck that shit? I'm just gonna do a V because as you guys know, I don't smoke on my camera. I try not to, you know what I'm saying? I kind of dove off here a little bit a couple times, you know, because otherwise I'd be like I am right now.
Nigga said breakfast food is good, though.
Basically, long but short story is I see Lumberjack Hvsh on YouTube after I was already nicknamed it by people in the community. And I was like, you know what? Literally, it became the fact where I was called Lumberjack Hvsh every time I walked into a room. And then I named myself Lumberjack Hvsh on all my social medias. And the whole group, they weren't called Lumberjack anymore. They were called their names. And I was literally called Lumberjack because I took on the name Lumberjack Hvsh. They didn't. They kept their names, their nicknames or their social names. Yeah. And they were just like, yeah, we're the Lumberjacks. But no, I took it on as my identity basically in my social media. And then that transferred into YouTube, and then now I'm Lumberjack Hvsh, and Lumberjack Hvsh with a fancy mustache.
Fancy ass mustache, boy. I think that was the first thing I was like commented on. That shit nice. It all works together.
It all works together, and like literally, like the mustache was a joke too. I'm gonna give you more. I'm still talking, but it was a joke. I was like, yo, I'm gonna try to do the curls, and it started off real small, and then like I got so many compliments the first time I did it. I was like, yo, I'm gonna keep this going.
Facts.
I kept doing it, and then not realizing that I'm on YouTube now. I'm doing it on YouTube. It became my brand. Like literally, it's stuck there now. I can't, just like Hasselhoff and his mustache. It can't go away. It's gonna be here forever. And you can see, I tried to trim it up. I kind of fucked it up right here. It's whatever.
Hey, sometimes we get that non-steady hand, man.
I gotta get up arbor. That's what it is.
That's what I was watching this dude cut up a beard the other day, and it was just so perfect and beautiful, man.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a barber because. But
Hey,
yeah, that's
facts.
that, Nico. I hope that answered your question of where I got my name. But yeah, that's where it's at. It's kind of it's a weird story, but it's a good story at the same time. Like,
Hey, it's an amazing story.
It's not what you would expect. Like a lot of people are like, yeah, I went on random word generator. You know, I got my name. Like that is the most impressive. Most like you had what? Like no inspiration.
The universe made your name. It all came in through the universe, and it settled down. You got a reason why you're a lumberjack, and you got the reason why you're Hvsh. That's fire, bro.
Mm-hmm. And then I got a sport.
My nickname Sac Juggalo is just because I'm in Sacramento and I'm a juggalo. That's it. It's pretty easy.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, why do you wear flannels? You call yourself lumberjack. You're not a lumberjack. I'm like, that's when I came up with the whole saying at the end of my shit. I was like, my name's Lumberjack Hvsh, and I chop woods. If you know, you know.
Facts. And we all know. SGR crew know.
I would grab like a full pack of backwoods, right? And I'd be like, if you know, you know. And I'd throw it at the camera.
Hey.
and that'd be the closing scene or whatever the fuck. So like you got the message was right there, backwoods. If you know, you know. But like me being my type of person, I'm not branding myself with backwoods because they don't pay me.
Facts. I brand myself with this Rick and Morty, Pickle Rick, little short Sherlock here.
Hey, yeah, people can't say my name with one breath. You know, sizzling.
Facts.
Hey, for sure though, it was a blessing.
Hey,
I appreciate
facts.
you. We went way over time, but it is what it is. That's how you know we're having fun.
Facts, man. Definitely hit me up on IG, man, on that shit, man. We'll start to talk, man. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your girlfriend's time too. For real, for real. Much love to both of y'all, man. And I hope to do this again real soon.
Much love, y'all.
All right.
Hey, be safe. Shout out Rudnock. Shout out Nico. Who else is in here?
Peace out, guys.
And anybody else that's in the chat right now. I love y'all.
For real. Hey, SGR crew, I appreciate you coming through, hanging out, chopping it up with us for, almost 3 hours.
Gloria.
Much love to y'all. And we got more interviews tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday. So come through. I'm also trying to set up another interview with an artist up in Oregon. This will be my first female artist I've been able to interview, so that'll be fire. I hope you guys come through.
Going back to it, you got any requests, go on my descriptions and hit the form. Otherwise, I'm never going to remember it. But just letting you know right now, it ain't going to happen.
Hit the form, y'all.
Bow.
Peace, brother.
We out this bitch. Love y'all.
Yeah, we'll be back live tomorrow. We'll see you guys hopefully soon. I might even go live tonight and play some video games. I don't know if you guys are into that, but if you want to hang out and watch me play some stupid video games online, I might do that a little bit. So, yeah, you know what's up. Dope interview. Going to go back, watch from the beginning. Appreciate you, Nico. That's much love. Dom, Gloria, thank you for coming through. Rico, what's up, man? Vibes came through. You know, a lot of cool ass people. Steve B, Monk, thank you for coming through, man. Love all y'all. Y'all have a great night if I don't see you. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Peace.